Hey everybody, it's Mott Brothers here, and I'm gonna live stream some Mega Man Maker. I know Fire Sawdust is live streaming right now on his channel. I'm just gonna play around some levels first before he gets here and he's done. So anyone who wants to watch my levels can. I'm gonna start with Tedley's Burrito Pasta Plane. We'll see what happens. I don't like to live stream at the same time as him because then we both can't be streaming and watching everybody at the same time, but, hi Dido, good to have you on the channel, man. How you doing? Hey, Xander Detroit, man, good to have you on the channel, how you doing? Put your level IDs in the queue guide, I'll play them. I'll play your levels. I know last time I said I didn't want to play levels. I do apologize, everyone, if I've been kind of a dick about playing people's levels in the past, saying I thought they were not, like, fair or anything. Like, this time I'm gonna try to play more levels than I did before. So, yeah, just put your level IDs in the queue and I'll play them. I'll take a look at them, you know? I know everybody works to make their levels and they want to have them played. I like seeing my levels played. You like seeing your levels played. I'll try to give as much time as I can to people, depending on who we get. Hey, Flay, Dos Santos. Hey, guys. Good to have you all on the channel. Yeah, this is Tedley's level. I gotta see how, what he's got in store for me. The good thing about me streaming is when I first start streaming, and this is with everything, you're really fresh in the beginning, you know what I mean? When you start out doing your live streaming, you're fresh, you got lots of energy. So I hope I can keep it up for an hour and a half. That's my goal. You know, I don't lose into too much energy in the first hour and a half. I tell you though, man, you gotta pace yourself because these levels are gonna wear you down. Whew. Get too many hard levels, man, you get gassed out pretty fast. So I'm hoping I could get some levels that are like moderate difficulty, you know, but not like insane, you know, like I don't run into too many insane levels too early or you won't last long on the stream. Yeah, that's what she said. I do my best. I'm gonna get through that. Just gotta stand there. Oh yeah. So yeah, guys, list your level IDs, and I will try to get to each one of them if I can. The rule is if I die 3 times, I quit the level. If I get more than 3 deaths, unless the level's really, really awesome, if I die more than 3 times, it's game over. We're gonna do it just like you do it normally, you know. That should tell you if the level's feasible or not to play. Yeah, Bloom Boy, I'll take a look at it. I think I might have already played it, but I'll look at it again. But yeah, guys, list level IDs if you want your levels played. This is your time now. This is when I'm all fresh and have a lot of energy, you know? An hour later, I won't have the same amount of energy to do all this. I worked tirelessly on levels last night. And, boy, it took a toll on me to finish the levels I did. I always thought Blast Hornet's theme sounded better on the Super Nintendo than it did on the PlayStation 1. It's a completely different song, or it's not completely different, but it sounds quite significantly different. Like, the Super Nintendo version is a lot more, like, hardcore than the PlayStation version, or PC. I mean, the PC version's like... It's like... You know, and then the Super Nintendo version's like... It's like a lot more, like, badass and heavy, you know? What does DW stand for? Darkwing Duck? Let's get dangerous! Let's get dangerous, Pluto. No. 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 Oh, there we go. Bink! You got dark. Past Pasta. I got pasta? Do I get pizza too? You got pasta... Pasta dar? Daril... Pasta drill? I wonder what that tastes like, man. Should open a restaurant and give yourself... and make some pasta drill. Tedley, I'd buy that pasta drill. You got pasta drill. I got pasta drill. You got a like for your level, Tedley. I got pasta drill and you got a like. Okay, Balloon Boy, what do you got? Let's play your level now. I'm pretty certain I played this already, but if I have not, well, I'll get to play it again. Or I'll play it the first time. Yes, I did play this level already, and I've already given it a like, but I'll show it off one more time. Oh, Xander Detroit. Awesome, man. You got a new level for me. Yes, I will. Balloon Boy got to the chat first, so I'm gonna get him first. First come, first serve, man. That's how it goes. First come, first serve. But rest assured, this guy, Balloon Boy's level is pretty short, so, no need to worry. No need to worry. I'm always gonna try to play people's levels I know first. Like, if you're a friend of mine, you're gonna get your level played first. Fire Sawdust, he gets dibs. Xander Detroit, Balloon Boy, you guys get dibs on your levels because I know you guys, but somebody else... Well, I try to have equality, but... I like these, pixels things you got here, and I really like this, being able to use Wheel Cutter, I think, is kind of fun. To, like, Wheel Cutter up the walls and stuff. I wish... Again, it's not an innate ability, but it's, I guess fun when you have a level to do it. Now, there are two pits here, but you wouldn't know these are, like, you could jump down here because they look like bottomless pits the way they're shown. So, I don't know, I would have had the camera zoom down a little bit so you could see down there. Otherwise, you're probably gonna miss these, you know? And I cannot hit this guy for the life of me. I used every weapon I had, and I missed him. Oi! I kind of like the color, the light blue color of this level. I think it looks kind of nice. Oi, I'm tired right now. I don't have a lot of energy for whatever reason. I think I get tired of, like, trying to come up with things to say when I stream. I mean, I just, I don't have the same amount of energy I used to have when I did live streaming and when I made levels. I mean, I used to just crank out Mega Man Maker levels right and left when I was younger, and I just can't do it anymore. I'm just slowing down, you know? It's just harder to do. Maybe I'm thinking too hard on the levels, I don't know. Oh, look, a Dr. Wright capsule. You should have put the R symbol or the L symbol above it. That would have made it a little more, like, you know... You got the music going, that was cool, though. Oi, oi. Boy, what would I give to have directional aim in this game, to be able to aim my wheel cutter upward? Like, if I could put the wheel cutter above my head and go on the ceiling, like, back and forth like that, that would be amazing, man. God, you know how awesome it would be if the devs could just, like, do that, like, as an innovation? It'd be a lot of work to redesign weapons like that, but my god, would that be incredible, you know? Like, we can kind of do it with Hyper Bomb, we can kind of throw up... you can't aim the bounce ball upwards by just throwing, like, directly. You can't charge kick upwards either, or, like... I mean, some weapons, like Flash Stopper or Time Stopper, yeah, you can't, you're never gonna aim that, but most of them you should be able to. I should be able to aim the Tengu Blade. All the weapons should be aimable upward. That would be amazing. There's some innovation for Capcom to do, like, for the next game. You know? Congratulations, our weapons are now aimable. Not a huge thing, but it's like, yeah, we've never done that before. I've said that a million times, guys. Hey, Fireman! Got you on the channel. Good to have you on the channel, man. Dun, 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 dun. Just plain Sparkman, that's what we're going with? Plain Sparkman it shall be. Boom. You got, again, Note Burst. Yeah, or they should just add it in conjunction with regular classic Mega Man Maker. Like, add them both together, you know? I already gave it a like. I can't re-like the level. I'm not going to re-like the level. If I could, you know, I think it's worthy of one like, Balloon Boy. Alright, let's get Xander's Detroit levels. Mega Man Frontlines DX bonus stages Europa. Booyah! Oh yeah, Fire Sawdust. Yeah, man, come join me. Let me finish this level and then I'll have you join me. I forgot about that. But after I finish this level, come join me. DX bonus stage Europa. Like Europe. I just did play it, man. This is the level, isn't it? Yeah, it's the level. I think I can see the level ID in the little bottom right there. Gotta be my favorite girl. Yeah, definitely Fire. I'll have you come on. I'm gonna just finish this level and then, I want to give Xander Detroit my full 100% attention for his level. Oh shit. Going from left to right, usual. Although he put some water there. Standard stuff so far. Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on that scary level I made, Fire, the Palace of Shadows. I'm going to bring you on so I can hear you talk to me about it. I want you to gab about it and tell me about Altitude Man and all these levels that you're working on. Yeah, I like them, man. I mean, you're working on a lot of the stuff that you've seen. They are a bit old, some of the levels, but I mean, I guess you can always improve what you want to improve. Ice levels never go out of style. They're always going to have a place. You can do a lot with ice levels. Ice levels can have a lot of icing on the cake to them. Think. No spike guard for me. Oh, shit, that's a pit right there. I didn't even notice that. I thought I was supposed to jump down that. Or is that a pit, Xander Detroit? Did you put a pit there, or is that... Or can I go down in that area? I wouldn't know, but judging by how nobody usually has stuff below, I'm guessing that it will kill me, unless you say otherwise. I will never know. But when you put spikes, I know for certain I can't fall down them. And that's why spikes are always better than pits. And ladders are better when you have this, because you don't know if you can go down or not. Or put an arrow, or, you know, designate that the player that they can go down. Just some old tips for everybody that I've said a million times. Strife Man and Berserker Woman? I think I played a Berserk Man a long time ago, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's like a fire and a wood level together. I miss my old reviews, man. I love doing Mega Man Maker reviews. Oh, I can't... I am rolling, yet I can't stand on that? Why? Why? This level feels kind of familiar. I feel like I've seen this level before. I don't know where, I just feel like I've seen it, though. Oh! It lets me, it takes away if I don't have it. Can we get rid of the ink, or what, is it on us? Are we, like, screwed if we get ink on us? I've always wondered that. I don't know if I can or if I can't. I guess it makes for a cool effect with the black in the background. Black Broom. Black Broom. Dark Broom. Dark Roll. Black Roll. Shit. 2 new Cloud Robe, Strife Man, and Berserk Woman. I like doing artwork. That's just my favorite part of the whole Mega Man Maker experience, man. Gotta do the artwork. Gotta add the art. I do wish there was a way to get the ink off you by, like, touching water or something. I don't know why they haven't added that. Or maybe they haven't, I just don't know about it. If they had, do tell me, viewers, if there's a way to get ink off of the thing. I don't know. I just don't know. I do not know. Can I go in here? Can I be smart and do... Oh, just Eddie, that's all I get? Eddie? They should do some more stuff with ladders shit. Haha. God, imagine being able to fire laser trident in any direction you want, how useful that would be. Very, very helpful if you could. Oh yeah. That's what I think, dang it. That's what I think. Alright, let's beat this level so I can bring fire on and show off my other level. Freeze Man? Classic Freeze Man? Let me guess. Oh, he's weak to electric. I was gonna say he's weak to the junk. Oh, you gotta help your mama out? Alright. Anybody else have another level they want me to play? This is your standard, oh, okay, it does come off after you beat the level. It's your standard, linear level, but, whatever. Good level, Xander, good level. Anybody else have anything? Anybody? Ditto, did you have something you want me to play? I want to wait till I get Fire's, Fire just left, man. I was gonna bring him on, but then he had to leave, man. It was... Bink! Shop example. By Yoaster the Toaster. Shops, man. Yeah, put shops in Mega Maker. That would be awesome. I promise, dude, I won't, I'm not gonna, like, you know, criticize your level that it's that short. So, rest assured, I won't do that. I mean, I don't like levels that take forever and I can't beat them. Like, that can be hard, but I'm not gonna, like, say, oh, I'm not gonna give it a try because of it. So, we can jump in little things to get shops. What did I do? I bought myself a free pass on the spikes. I'll take it, man. I take it. I take what I can get. I take what I can get. I don't know how it works, but, well, let's do it. Some secluded workshop by Cat Sharks. I don't know him. This guy's got a lot of likes on his thing. What will we find? You know, when Fire comes back, I'm gonna have him jump on just so he doesn't leave. I don't know what this will look like, but I'm guessing it'll be another linear level. That's okay, because I got lots of levels I can show off. I mean, I kind of do. I don't think I'm going to show off my levels before they're released, because I don't want to spoil things, you know? I want to keep things a secret. Gotta keep it a secret. You don't want people to know what you have. Looks like another basic kind of level. Your standard basic fast food level. Then when you're in for gourmet dining, you go to Mops levels or maybe Toxin G. Hey Sarah, man, good to have you on the channel. Shit. Your standard fast food. That's what it is, man. Shit. Little pinpoint airtight levels. Where you bang your head on the ceiling and have cheap deaths like that. Because that's how I like my challenges, man. I like cheap deaths where I have to go back. Little Timmy design. We got an example of Little Timmy design on this one. Guys, I say it like I see it, damn it. I say it like I see it. But you know the rules, man. It's a three strikes and then you're out kind of deal with these levels. Okay? 3 strikes and you're out. That's 1 strike right there. You have no life? Yeah, I don't have enough of a life right now either, man. You and I are kind of in the same boat. You and I are kind of in the same boat on that. But see, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, look at all this shit I have to go back and redo. Like, this guy got a lot of likes and a lot of time spent playing the level just by putting spikes right there. That's not good design. Like, that's not great, okay? Anybody can make a thing like that. It does not require any talent to put a wall like that and make the player have to go back to do that. That's lazy, you know? That's where I lose respect for a level. That kind of stuff right there. I'm telling you guys, certain levels are worthy of more respect than others. They just are. And I just told Dito that I would play his other levels and I'd give him a chance. And I am. I am giving him a chance. I'm just saying. You know? My time, while I'm not the most busy CEO in the world, I care about my time, you know? And the last thing I want to do is lose it jumping over a stupid pit with a low ceiling and spikes at the bottom. And just somebody just say, oh, just get good, Mop Brothers. You know, that, I don't have tolerance for shit like that. At least he gave me an E-Tank. But little Timmy design just doesn't, you know, it just, it upsets me because and I was telling this to Balloon Boy and other guys on my Discord, it makes me angry because I spend a ton of time on my levels, and you just have guys like, you know, Mega Marino, awesome guy, like him, he's my friend, I consider him a friend, but you have guys like him just blow through the whole level, and there goes your entire week's worth of level design in, like, less than a minute. That's hard, man. That hurts a lot. I mean, again, this kind of stuff, a boss like this, not exciting, you know? You got your money's worth out of a low-level game, or a low-quality thing, and just call it a day, right? Which is good enough. Hey, Popcorn Master, good to have you on the channel, man. Good to have you on the channel. People liked it, Dito, because it's an easy level that doesn't require much thought. I don't like the level. I'm not going to give it a dislike, but I'm not going to give it a like. I didn't find it impressive at all. You know, I don't see why anyone would want to give this level so many likes when it does nothing really interesting in my eyes, but that's I would give that a 4 out of 10, that level, if I had to give it a score. I'm going to wait for fire before I get back into this level here. What should I show off here? Little Circus? Let's show off the Little Circus level. This level is a lower budget level of mine, and it's not a very great level. It's better than other people's levels, but it's linear, you know? The days of me making linear levels are going to be over soon. I'm not going to make any more linear levels like this shit, because they're just not exciting. Like, and here I am talking bad about my own level. Okay, we start the level and we're just going left to right. That's not very innovative, is it? Here I am. Okay, I can go up in the air, but it's just like, you gotta put more in your level than just a linear straight line, you know? You gotta have... I want to get lost in levels. I want to feel like I don't know where I'm going. I want to be lost. Lost and jumping down pits and screwing around the level. I want to screw around in levels, and I want people to mess around in the level. I don't want them to just do, I'm just gonna NATO my way through the whole level and just blow through the whole fucking thing and not spend any time on it, because I can just do this and not even see it, you know? I don't want that in my levels. Depends on how much work you want to put in a level. How much work do you want to put into it? How much do you care? Sometimes I make low-budget levels like this level. It's a very low-budget level, but it's... But, oh look, I got tricked. There's a trick, man. But then I can be clever like this. Instead of having to go back, I can just be, you know, I can just be clever and, oh no. Oh no, look! I really soft-lock myself. Now what am I gonna do? Well, all is not lost. Even though I used up all my NATO and I don't have enough keys, I can always go back and redo what I did. You gotta give forgiveness to the player for their mistakes. Now I'm totally fucked. I'm out of NATO, and I can't get back up there. I hurt myself badly. I did. No, wait. No, I didn't. See? Ha-ha! See, I gave myself a little bounce ball. I know, I'm smart. I do it. Oh, shit. I love... No, dude, you don't want linear levels. That makes the game too easy. You're gonna have a person speedrun your level, and then that's it. Linear levels are what's wrong with Mega Man Maker. Too many linear levels. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Wow, I really stumped myself this time. Holy shit. I completely stumped myself in this level, guys. Look at this. Look at the Mop getting stumped in his own level. He didn't have enough keys, and I don't have the blue key. I really made a mistake on this level. Big time. Big time. This is the first time I've actually screwed myself over in a level. It's hard to do. For Mop to screw himself over in a level, you have to really, really be bad. I screwed myself over in a level. That is impressive. I am genuinely impressed by my ability to like, not do... And I guess I gotta show it off more. That was... I used up all my NATO, but that's something Mega Marino would do. He'd, like, use up all his NATO, and then he'd have to, like, go back and say, oh, man, I didn't like this level, or I couldn't get through this because I had to use up all my NATO. You know? Or if I put spikes up there to screw the person over. That's another method you could do. And now I have not one, not two, but 3 ways to get through the level there. Before I only had 1 way. So you can kind of see that the ideas in these levels, like, the ways you could go through it, and apparently, you know, you had 3 ways you could get up there. Well, 2 with this, actually, because... Well, now 3. We could NATO over that. So we had 3 ways. The keys, or that, and now all 3 of them are accessible. Guys, really, take note of this level right here, what I just did right there. That really should set the tone for everything. Well, no, like, you have to design the open world intelligently. If you design it, like, really, really, if you make it only one exact way, yeah, it would be annoying. You don't just put, if you're gonna make an open level, you don't just put one way to get through the level. You put like 3 different exits in the level, and you kind of have it differently. That's an open level, you know? That's how it is. This was a crazy thing. I've never done that before in a level where I screwed myself. But again, the problem with these levels is, like you can see, they're all linear. They're all linear level design. You're not doing anything but going left to right. That's easy. No one's gonna get lost. And if you're not lost and confused, you've made a mistake with your level. I'm not getting confused. That's a bad thing. That's like every other level. I want to be confused. I want to be lost. I want to really feel like I'm in a huge-ass world where I don't know where I'm going and I'm backtrack. I want levels like that. This kind of stuff, it's fun, but it's too safe and similar, this level. It's safe. And here I am shit-talking my own levels, guys. I'm serious. No more of these kind of linear levels. This is like the same thing. Every level feels the same. Just, you know, go left to right. That's all you do. I mean, I can see... I mean, other people's levels are really bad, but even my levels have problems. I'm even criticizing my own levels. Like, I mean, I can kind of jump down here, but why would I want to jump down here? I don't need to jump down here. You know why? Because the level... Because I could just go one way and then go through the whole thing and no one's gonna see this. But, if I had made this level easy to get lost in, you'd see everything. You wouldn't just speedrun the whole thing. That's what I'm saying, guys. You don't want linear levels and this... Don't do this kind of thing and, like, I'm not gonna do this. You can do what you want, but... It's a bad thing to make levels linear like this kind of thing right here. I don't think it's not bad, but it's been overdone, you know? Linear levels, they have their time and their place, but like I said, it really just feels like a trend that has overstayed its welcome in Mega Man Maker. And people do it because it's safe, because it's easy, and because enemies respawn and they haven't taken that stupid thing off yet, which I have no idea why. And as long as they have that on there, no one will know how to make them. And just because a level is linear, or non-linear, sorry, just because a level is non-linear doesn't mean it's a Metroidvania game. You can make non-linear levels and they're not Metroidvanias. You know what I'm saying? But this kind of thing is just too predictable. It's just too predictable. You're gonna have guys speedrunning this and miss everything and then on to the next level. And I said this to Bloom Boy. I said it's like eating a really expensive $1,000 dessert. And there goes the whole level, like, with all this work that got put into it. And, you know, that's the problem. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, shit. Never mind. I was gonna say, the boss, if you jump off the thing when the boss is on there, it automatically kills you. But, like this. Oh, no, I can't do it. What the hell? That's weird, man. There's supposed to be a pit down there that kind of leads below, but... Well, I guess not. I guess not. Yeah, Sonic's a linear game too, though. Sonic's too linear. You're just going through one level and one kind of thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's too linear. I'm looking for a game that's, like, kind of linear, but it's, like, not linear, you know? I also had a really awesome scorecard artwork at the end of this level, but I decided to omit it because people might be bothered by it, so... Yeah. Alright, I'll play one more. Here's a level that's non-linear right here. Shadowlight City. This is an example of a level I think that you should do more of. I should do more of. We should all do more of this level. This is a good example of a level. But again, it's too small. The level's really tiny. This is a tiny level. It's non-linear, and you can do a lot with it. I guess the problem is if Mega Marino is able to speed run my level and he's not getting lost, then I've made a mistake. If the player's not lost, I've made a mistake. I don't want one boss to be... You gotta do more, but look at this. The thing that's cool about this is you can go so many different ways around this level. It's non-linear. Most people will go like this, and they'll just go to the end. They'll be like, oh, I'm going to keep going left to right, and then I'm going to go up, and they're going to do this. This is what you're going to see. Because in almost every Mega Maker level, the goal is to go left to right and always go upward when you can. That's how a Mega Maker player that's how they think. Also, this boss was not behind a gate. That's kind of neat, unique. Oh, yeah, hey, Fireman. Yeah, man. I was just telling everybody about how this level's actually a better level than all these other ones because it's non-linear. Look at this. It's vertical. You need verticality. Get verticality in your levels. You know, and do that. And then they're gonna do this. Oh, I'm supposed to go over here, right? Oh no, I'm not. I'm supposed to go down this way. But it's too small. I'm not lost enough. I feel like I'm knowing what I'm doing. I don't want to feel like I know what I'm doing. It's too easy and too, like, basic, you know, this level. It's basic. Let me just finish this fire and I'll bring you on. I wish I had made him weak to the ice wave instead, but I made him weak to the fire, or the wave burner, but whatever. I mean, you could have come in this way if you wanted to as well and saw what that side looked like, and I don't know, to me that's just really boring. But this level's good. I like this. I like the non-linear aspect of it. So play this level, guys, if you haven't. This is what a level should... We need more of this kind of thing, in my opinion. Alright, Fire, I'm going to bring you on Discord here. Let me give you a call. Hey, can you hear me, Fire?
Hey, Mark, hear me?
Yeah, man. I'm going to share my screen with you.
Okay.
Are you eating something?
Yep. I made some fried cabbage.
Oh, don't choke on it. Oh, don't choke on it, man. I could
no, it's really good. Have you ever made fried cabbage before?
No, it sounds good. I like stir fry.
It's literally just, well, it's not really like fried. It's sort of like you know how you make greens?
Yeah.
Basically what you do is you cook bacon. And after that you take the cabbage, you put some of the bacon grease, you let it cook for a little bit, then put in some paprika, salt, pepper, garlic salt, and some brown sugar, and that's your fried cabbage. Well, you let it sit there, it gets all mushed and everything.
19 likes and 3 dislikes. Wow, I spent 20-something hours on this level and I got 3 dislikes and 19 likes. What the fuck is that about? Anyway, man, hey, yeah, thanks for playing this level. I hope you've been...
Yeah, man.
I'll talk about your school later. I want to talk about this level. Yeah, I thanks for playing this. I saw your other levels, and, yeah, they're coming along nicely.
Yeah, man. I spent a lot of time at Demolition stage. I must have been slowed down by work and everything, but, basically, what I usually do, instead of me drawing out the levels, I just kind of, like, sit on a level, to where basically I sort of, like, doze off, and think about a level and how they're coming apart, and I sort of just, used to kind of build my levels and stuff.
Yeah. What do you think of this level I made?
Oh, it's beautiful, man.
Look at that dark black background and the little tiles.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm not gonna spoil the people here. But my favorite part of the stage is the second act of the stage.
Well, you just tell me when we get to it. This first part right here was originally going to have more room, and I just cut it out because I was a wimp and decided that, ooh, it would be too hard for people to play if I'd open this up this area. There was going to be another area over here, but I don't know. This is the last linear level I'm ever going to make. This is a very linear level, and, but it's like, I don't know, I like the dark aspect of it. And this level, I had this level sitting in my queue for, like, months at a time. And I'm just like, I gotta finish this thing, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I made you show me this level on Discord a little bit ago. And like you know, like that right there, how you
Yeah.
get here's how to play the players' expectations and stuff.
Like, look at this.
I forget what else.
I mean, it's kind of cool. I had so many ideas that were gonna come into this level and they couldn't. And I'll talk about them after. I'm gonna play this level twice because it's obviously there's two ways to get through the level. I'll take the upward route first. This part was kind of done before. I don't know. There's a lot of things that went in that I was gonna put in, and I just kind of scrapped a lot of stuff, or I couldn't make things work the way I wanted to work. I was gonna add the fire weapon where you could light candles, and I thought that would like light up the area and stuff. But I mean, you could use like Oil Man's or what's his face, the Flame Guy's oil thing to light up with the fire. But I only want to give 6 weapons. I don't like to give more than 6 weapons because then it starts to get too many. And it didn't quite make the cut, the roster, the Magma Bazooka, so these weapons got added instead.
I got you, man. I'm gonna give you Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Demolition Man's stage. A little bit here.
This outdoor area here originally did not have this background, but because, you know, this level was made in 1.9, and then 1.10 came out and I came back to it and added more stuff.
Oh, I see.
The thing about this, also, you can fall off the roof like you did. Like, you can fall off the castle. In everybody else's level, this would kill you if you, like, fell off. It's like, oops, I fell down. Well, no, I'm not dead. I can just fall through the floor and then, like, fall in there. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't, like, kill you. I'm gonna go back to the checkpoint. It doesn't kill you. And I want to see that in levels. Obviously, though, most people who are good are not gonna fall down here. They're not gonna be like, oh, I fell down. Where does this lead to? It doesn't kill you. There's, you know, you gotta fall in the pit. Like, but, yeah, I just wanted to show that off right there. I'm gonna, like, drill this into everybody, because I just want to brag before I start, you know, going into other things, but, I mean, what are your thoughts on this part? You think this was a good idea? Too easy?
No, I didn't think it was too easy, man. Like, I really like the way how you sort of structured it. I like the whole idea of, like, I like the way you open up the scale a bit, how you start in a church, and then you go out to the stormy outsides. I thought it was very atmospheric, and I really liked it.
Yeah. Anyway, so say you go through here. This is kind of like the little safe room here. You have like the fire's on. It's like, oh god. Now I'm back in the scary room here. One thing that really disappoints me is the music in Mega Man Maker. It all kind of sounds the same. I mean, while this music is a little scary, it's not that scary, but it was the scariest song I could come up with. Like, the only one that, like, would be the most fitting, you know? I mean, everything else is always, like, really happy and jazzy, and it doesn't fit a scary level. And, you know, Sigma 3 or Sigma, you know, before him, it's kind of scary, but the problem with that is it's really repetitive, and that would be annoying on the ears, so I couldn't put that in there. So there's not enough music tracks in Mega Man, and they're all kind of the same. They all kind of sound the same. So that was a disappointing thing, too, with this. But yeah, look at this little thing here. You can go down and, like, ooh, there's spikes down there, and that's scary. It's all dark and creepy, and, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, you're getting close to my favorite part of the stage right here, man.
Yeah, this pumpkin boss, you could have gone up above and fought him or below. Yeah, there's a lot to say about that. I have a lot to talk about with this level, dude, and I can't wait to... I just want to, like, we're gonna talk a lot about this, because you could kill him. You could go down that way, too, and there's another route. If you kill him and go this way, you reach the Corridor of Fire, or flames and stuff. And,
yeah.
destroy this guy here. And then we come to the next part. This part here. Yeah. Goes all silent, and then it's all on. I had a lot of innovation that was going to be done here, and I couldn't make things work, and so I just kind of turned it like this. Look at this. Isn't this creepy? It's all dark, and there's no noise. It's like the dark zone of the whole. It's already dark enough, but this is like, whoa. You know?
Yeah, man. Well, the biggest thing I really liked it was sort of how you took like a Sonic CD like ish approach, like the level there.
Yeah.
Where basically like sorry, I'll let chilling, but spoiler alert, you're gonna see that in the new version of my Ultimate stage, where basically like it's the same like design of the level, just tweaked for each like time zone you go into. So like basically you got one part of level that's like during one time period. Then you got one that's like altered into like a different time period.
Guys, look at this. Look at this screen right here and pay attention to this. We're gonna come back to this area right here, and I have a lot to talk about with this part. Right here, but it is worth noting. Most people will do this, and they'll try to be clever. If I had added NATO right here, guys would just tornado over this portal, and they wouldn't. You'll see what I mean. You got a boss gate. As usual, I put 2 exits in case the door doesn't open up. You can go through the gate, or you can go up that way. You know, but again, I always do that because I never know if there'll be a bug and the guy won't be able to get into the gate. You know. You know what I mean? Like, the door doesn't open sometimes, there goes your whole level. It's all effed up. Yeah, this is just, you know, well, it just looks like Shade Man. Like, not a whole lot happened. Like, we just got to Shade Man, and here's the level. You know, standard stuff. You'll see. I think you guys already did see if you watched Fire's stream.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I really like the
What I did?
I really like the secret ending.
Well, it's kind of like. I'll talk about it when I get to it. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, this was gonna have like more spikes down here originally. I was just like, you don't need to put spikes. Just put a couple down there. But the thing is, I was so tired when I got to this point. I just wanted to finish the level up. I mean, I knew what I was gonna do, but it's just like, I don't want to work too hard on Shade Man. So we're gonna go back now to the level, and we're gonna go the other way, guys, in this level. The other route, which sometimes in games, like when you play Mega Man X3. You don't know that there's other routes. Usually, you won't kill Bit and Bite when you fight them. You'll kind of like beat them and they'll just run away, and then you'll go back to the fortress, Doppler's fortress, and Bit and Bite will be there and you'll fight them, or Vile will be there, and you know, it's like, oh, okay. But then if you do something really weird, and you kill Bit and Bite, and you kill Vile, there's actually a different boss, which is really awesome, I think. Like, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? How they do that. Right? Like, I didn't even know that for the longest time, that there's actually another boss you can fight. It's, like, really creepy and weird. Like, these other bosses you can fight. Cool stuff like that. But, yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about later here.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, like, that's the one thing I really love about X3, was the alternate boss fights. That was really rewarding. That's what they should have did in X2, was give, like, actual alternate boss fights if you kill, like the X-Hunters, so instead of, like, you beating them and then running away to give you the 0 part, like, X actually destroys them, and you get, like, alternate, you get alternate boss fights, kind of like the Surges and the, Agile boss fight, and, the Fortress stage.
Yeah, it's awesome. This water shield was originally going to be hidden in the level, and that wall of fire right there was going to be different. Also, originally, if you tried to go through this door, there was like an ice wall here, like an invisible wall, and you couldn't go through. But I thought it'd just be nice to have some players, you know, maybe they won't understand. So you could either kill this pumpkin boss here, or you can do what I'm going to show you here in a little bit. You can kill the pumpkin boss and, you know, go through it conventionally, or you could be clever and do this. Just go underneath the boss and kind of, you know, bypass him. Again, always worried that that door might not work properly if you don't, you know what I mean, like... I guess I could have put NATO here and I would have killed, Barry Talent would have lost his lives playing this. Like, he would have, like, rammed and tried to speedrun this and got hurt. But this was supposed to be the scary gimmick of the level right here. This like, spiky shadow stuff right here. And I wanted to have candles that could be lit, and I wanted the candles to, like, make these things visible, but it doesn't work when you... Oh, there's another thing, by the way. If you dodge roll into that... See how I have 2 spike guards? If you dodge roll into that little spike thing, it kills you. That's a bug in the game. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Because, see, I have a spike guard, and, well, watch this. shit. Watch this. With the spike guard, if you touch like one of these things, oops, it doesn't kill you. Like it just hurt. You use your spike guard, but if you dodge roll into it, you die. So I think they've made a mistake in that, and I hope they. I don't know if somebody could report that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, because I think I showed you that mod. I was like playtesting one of your levels. I think I was like playtesting one of your levels on like Discord. I showed you that bug where I was like playing as roll, and like if I dodge roll into it, like I took a death or something.
I should have cut the music right here and made it more ominous. This big odd fire thing that's like, you know. And then there's this button. You're like, what does this do? You know what? It doesn't do anything. It's there to make you paranoid and thinking that you're missing something. That's what you gotta do. You gotta make the player paranoid, and then it will slow them down.
Yeah, I wish there were more creepy music in Mega Man though.
It's a very happy series. All the music's always like... It's not like ominous and dark. But, yeah, this is scary. I like this part. Ooh.
Yeah. The biggest thing I like about this level here, guys, is the way how, like, Mops where, kind of, like, switches the script to you guys, where, he changed your expectations. That's one thing I like in this fan game called Mega Man X Remix. How, like, in this one, like, ice level, like, the first act of the stage is normal, but the second act, you go into this mirror world, and, like, your controls, like, flip and go reverse. I think that's innovation, because, like, it does, that's something, like, new, like, that's, like, new for, like, Mega Man, is if you, like, put the controls, where basically, you're going from right to left.
Oh, shit, I forgot. I can't get back up here. Or maybe I can. Let's see. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Now I have to...
Very precise.
I think you can get up there. I should have made this a little bit easier to go, but I didn't. Well, I guess that makes it all the more like you could miss something if you don't know this. Shit.
It's very precise.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill myself. Oh, I guess I can go through this way, but... yeah, I messed that up. See, even I don't catch everything. I'm not like, well, I made the exact... I did the right thing there, but, you can't see what happens if you were to walk through that there. You won't... Like, I just wanted to show off what's down there if you go there when it's light, and, like, you know, because most people miss that area. Well, I guess that's good for guys like, you know, Mega Marino who want to speedrun that, and then it denies them the ability to do it unless they're really careful, and they're usually gonna get, like, frustrated and just give up with it, but... Because I didn't want to add NATO, because you could just NATO yourself through up above the ceiling. There's no ceiling. I mean, there is a ceiling, but... Like, you know, you could go up here. There's nothing up here. To the left, there's nothing up in this area. Why would you want a NATO up there? Nothing there. But, okay, guys, so here's the thing with this level. The lights are out, right? And most people, like I said, they'll just go here, and they'll go up here, and they'll jump into the portal. But, if you do this, you can actually fight, when it's dark. I know, it's creepy, isn't it? Like... You might think Shade Man's gonna be there, but, you go here and it's like, whoa. You get this nightmare terror phantom guy leery down upon you, and it's all really scary. It's not supposed to be... What?
You go up.
It's not supposed to be found. You're not supposed to know about this. You're supposed to, like, accidentally bumble into it as a kid and always wonder what happens if you came here. And it's supposed to scare the shit out of you, this guy. You know, Shade Man, yeah, he's kind of spooky, but this guy is, like, really terrified. Like, you messed up by coming into this room, you know, like, not knowing about this stuff. Like, look at this.
It kind of reminds me about Undertale boss.
Really frightening looking.
I'll see the video, Mop, unless you don't want spoilers, but it kind of reminds me about Secret Undertale boss.
Yeah. Alright, Fire, well, I'm just gonna play I'm just gonna tinker around. I'll play your level random guy in a little bit. I just want to tinker around a little more and just hear Fire's thoughts more on the whole thing.
Okay.
One more thing was, yeah, there was gonna be candles originally. That boss, what I wanted to do is, I wanted to roll to light candles and have the guy die by having the room light up, but I couldn't find a way to do it, and I just eventually gave up with the whole thing, you know? Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, you fight Shade Man, you fight him normally like a boss, and then you beat him in the end. But that guy, I wanted him to be, like, invincible, and to beat him, you had to turn the lights on. So it was, like, a different way to fight the guy, you know what I mean? A different thing you could have done. Fire, do you have any other thoughts you want to say about this?
Let's see here, let me think, Yeah, man. I mean, I really like the pacing in this level. Like the biggest thing, guys, like I was saying, like my last stream, is that you don't need to have a whole bunch of enemies to make a good level. It's sort of like you guys see how Mop sort of paced out some of the enemies in this level. There's not too many. That's what like a lot of Mega Man players like. At least Mega Man players like in the levels is they like flow. So like Mop was saying, like, you know, like a while ago, is like if you put something in your level that's gonna obstruct the flow of the level, you should get rid of it.
Yeah.
And that's why his levels got like plenty of likes, even though it wasn't really a whole lot. That's why his level got plenty of likes, because of the flow of it. I mean, it's like I like the dark atmosphere. I like the windows, and I guess the only thing I would have said, man, is I would have probably put more secrets in there, because I was really curious with those little like white dots things.
Yeah.
I was really trying to explore figure those out, but yeah, you have to help me out with that one.
Yeah, the big thing was the lack of being able to light candles and have the room get big. Like I really wanted that. Halfway through, I wanted that to be a big theme for Roll to light candles but I couldn't figure out how to make that work. And another thing is I wanted to put invisible enemies. When you go, I'll show you what I mean. When you go to the part where it switches between super dark and super light, I wanted to make the enemies invisible and like really be scared to turn the lights off. You know, I mean, they're already dark. It's already scary as it is, but like it went from really like scary to absolutely really mind-numbingly like you're really afraid. You can't see anything. The music's gone. But I don't know how to make enemies invisible, so I gave up with that too. You know, that's why there's like no enemies in that area with the thing. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I was gonna say like it's real to make enemies invisible, but if you want to make like a little like candle gimmick, you could have used Fireman, the plushie Fireman, and like yeah, man, I really like the way how you use the visual Cloudman invisible tiles here, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this off here. But if you go down this way, there's a little life you can go this way too. Again, you could go down here and just skip this. Yeah. But that was the main thing that I was disappointed about and I had a lot of trouble was this part. I wanted the enemies to be completely invisible if you went in the dark. Like you can see them here, right? But I wanted to like make enemies do a lot of damage, like hurt you, like be really scary to walk, like you're getting hurt, you know, and they're like, because it's invisible. And I wanted Roll to be able to change that by lighting up the candles, and, like lighting these, you know, and then it would go back up. But I don't know, that's really hard and complicated to do. I don't know how to make that work, you know.
Actually, that kind of reminds me, there's this level in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I think it's called Cineopolis Zone or something.
Yeah.
That, second act, where you had all those ghosts and stuff, that used to scare me as a child.
Yeah.
You know, it was like those little big ghosts that if you leave the lights off for too long, they go big and they attack you.
Yeah. So yeah, getting to that
Okay.
Phantom boss is really hard if you don't, like it's pretty tough to do if you don't know how to... You have to make that jump perfectly, and that's what I wanted to go for. That's why I didn't add the NATO. I was afraid that people would easily see the scary Phantom Terror boss. You know, I didn't want... I wanted to go for the X3 Dr. Doppler extra boss kind of thing with the game. I thought that would be really amusing and fun.
Yeah, man. I mean, I really like that boss because it was very Creepy Pasta like feel. Like, I like the way how you decorate it, make it look all creepy and stuff.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah, man. That's just the level, and I wish it got more plays. And thanks for playing at Fire and everybody. Everyone who sees this saw all the secrets and spoilers, but if you didn't, I'd be curious to see with all these people if they do. I'm curious to see which route they're gonna take when they fight the boss. You know what I mean? If they don't know what's coming, like if they don't know, it's like one of those things. Like let's put money on it. Will he fight Shade Man or will he fight the Nightmare Phantom? You know, which guy will he fight? So.
Oh man. Yeah, that'll be really cool, man.
I'm guessing Marino.
Yeah,
I mean, even Marino's gonna have trouble getting over that. Like he'll have trouble getting over that. He'll have trouble getting over that area, you know. Actually, wait. Before I play, I want to show off Fire. I want to show off your level first. I promise, random guy, I'll play your level. I just want to show off Fire's level first because he put his thing in the comments first, and he's my best. He's my homeboy. So, Plus Remix Demolition Man Stage Alpha.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you something to kind of play around with, see how you like my Demolition Man stage so far. But yeah, man, I sort of drugged the player with some like E-tanks and M-tanks, cause like I didn't really polish some of the enemy placements, or not the enemy placements, but some of the enemies and stuff. So like, in case the player takes a lot of damage, I give you like E-tanks and stuff.
Let's give base some love.
What I might do is I might give character-specific alternate routes, where like Roll and Mega Man can take one route, but Base and Pro Man can take a different route.
Oh yeah, this looks good. Yeah, I love the openness of this area. Nice bottom here.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
dude,
weird.
Be okay with leaving lots of space. Like, be okay with having lots of screens. Don't worry about using too much. Like, don't worry about not. Like, don't worry about having too much empty space. It's okay to have empty space in your levels. Like, I'm making a new level that has so many, like, over 200 screens on it, but a lot of them aren't even used, because just to accommodate for the large area.
Okay, I did go for the character-specific route. Yeah, because Base is the only one that can actually take this route. Megman, Roll, and, like, Proto Man can take both routes, but Base can't take the bottom route, the little elevator part.
Good, you didn't put too many spikes here. I like that. That's good.
Yeah. Well, basically, the headcanon behind that is basically you're on like an assembly floor. So like that, so you see like a whole bunch of robots like assemble all the parts and stuff, and like because of course you got little guard turrets and stuff. But yeah, I like the way this room kind of came out.
Yeah, it looks good.
And there's actually more to this level. If you play as a different character, you do get like an alternate pathway, but that's all I've really had but so far.
Yeah, man.
I told Mop about like sort of like the different pathways, what leads where and stuff. So that's really about it.
Kitsuna Seraph has a new Discord. I will check it out. Castlevania 3 Sunken City. If he invites me, I'll check it out. Castlevania Sunken City Random Guy 94. Castlevania levels.
Oh, I hate Castlevania 3. Castlevania 3 is the one Castlevania game I just hate playing. It's so hard.
Yeah, that's not a fun game. It's not. I don't think it's a well-designed game. It's too ridiculous.
Yeah, because I can at least beat Castlevania 1, but Castlevania 3, man, I'll never forget. Like, it's those stair mechanics, man.
I'm playing blues. This is gonna be hard. I'm making it hard on myself. And I didn't get a Proto Buster either. That's gonna be painful. Do I do double damage? I'm guessing
Pro Man. Oh, go ahead.
I'm guessing if I fall down there, I die. Yeah, he didn't leave a water beneath there. Gotta check that out though. You never know.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I sort of handle Pro Man as kind of like Mega Man's older brother to an extent. So I was trying to make him more powerful than Mega Man, because like Pro Man was created first, and like he was helped by Dr. Wily. So like, what if Dr. Wily actually like really made Pro Man strong and stuff? So like, that's my headcanon beyond why Pro Man has no double damage and like the Pro Buster my levels, because he's actually supposed to be more powerful than Mega Man. I also pick Pro Man as kind of like a little more of like a more like Batman per se.
Yeah.
A little character Batman, and like Mega Man's more like
I think Zero looks more like Batman with the 2 ears on his head. You know?
Oh yeah.
If you gave him a black Zero and then like covered his eyes and stuff, mostly he'd look like Batman. Give him a cape. I'm Batman. I'm Zero.
Yeah. Just imagine if someone does like an X-style or a Batman and these CD characters. It'd be fun to like see how they'll look at like X-style.
I like these.
Like Batman. You go ahead, Mop.
I like these backgrounds. They're kind of nice. The dark, castle-y stuff in the back. That's nice. You got the look right for this level. I like the backgrounds he's used.
Yeah.
Linear, but
honestly,
I like.
Oh, you go ahead, Mop.
Linear, but I like the trees above and the water below.
Yeah, same, man. Yeah, I mean, like, I really like the way how, like, he sort of, like, structure or gave texture, like the little moss or trees and whatnot. because like that's something I learned from my levels. A lot of people go for like simple like fill in like decorations and stuff, but I actually try my best to actually texture some of the stuff in my levels.
Yeah. Oy. Yeah, I mean, if you could spend as much time as you wanted, doing artwork for the whole thing. Like, you could really, I mean, you could really add like pixels on every screen, like I did with the glass windows. If you wanted to draw make a Looney Tunes cartoon level out of just pixels, you could do that. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be pretty funny, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I really like with the shadow decorations and stuff is that you gotta be really creative to draw pixel art, because obviously because of the size of the pixels, you sort of have a limitation of like how much the player can see in one screen. So you gotta make some like sacrifices, and of course you got like a limited color palette, so you gotta make some sacrifices to kind of like communicate your image and stuff.
Yeah.
But I sort of like the way how I use like lighter colors to sort of depict more of like the stuff in the front, and dark colors for stuff in the back or in the background.
Yeah, nice level. What was his name? Random guy, or Castlevania homage, I should say. Genetic Lab DX. Let's play this. Anybody else have a level they want me to play? Anybody? Got quiet all of a sudden on my channel. I'm glad I have you with me, Fire. Like, we haven't streamed together in a long time.
I know, man. Dude, we've been so busy, man. Like, this is actually a really good weekend, man. Like, I'm actually really having a fun time.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I can actually finally start coding again, because I haven't touched coding, like, since the summertime.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. So, like, do you have any fan games you're looking forward to, man?
I don't know. I was gonna play the Final Fantasy Tactics, the Tactics remastered version. I have not bought that yet. It's kind of expensive, and I don't know. I don't feel like it adds enough new things that make me want to buy it, you know? Even though I'm a huge fan of it. For full price, I really wanted them to add some, you don't probably know a lot about this stuff, but I wanted them to add some of the content they didn't add, and I'm kind of disappointed about it, but, nothing really else.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out, man. Like, probably the newer version, or I don't know which one's. Not sure which one's better, but
it's like 50 bucks. It's $50 for the Ivalice Chronicles. I know. I feel kind of bad. I thought I could jump down there. I feel kind of bad. I talk a lot about Final Fantasy Tactics, and haven't really like got into the new re-release. Really, I don't know. I'm not really big into like voice acting. Like, imagine if you were playing Mega Man and Roll said, "Let's go every time." God, I keep thinking I can jump down there. Roll said, "Let's go," and Mega Man's like, "Yeah, power shot." Like, you know, if they talked every time they did something, it'd be kind of annoying. I'm not big into that. X4, X5, X6, the later games kind of talk when you do things, but they don't like talk all the time. So
yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure which one. I actually kind of like the voice acting in X6 because, like, even though it's Japanese, like, I still do like I do at least like some of the Japanese voice actors and stuff. But like yeah, man, it's not really over like done in like some of the older like later X games and stuff. But yeah, man, like, I mean, I'm looking forward to like. I'm gonna play Sonic Cross Worlds. Like, I already know it already released, but I'm looking forward to playing that game pretty soon. And then there's a new Shinobi game releasing. I thought that was background.
Yeah, this level's a little too congested. Sunflora's levels. I mean, I know he likes to do a certain thing. I always feel like he adds too many elements to his levels, and he's got too much like too much detail. It's kind of confusing. You can't see where you're going. Too claustrophobic, too. Like, I don't know, do you need a pit there? It's kind of hard to see, and it's not really all that fun. If you're based, his levels are good. If you're not based, they're not really all that fun to play. Like, you should always play as base to get through his... They're totally made for base. They're not made for the other 3 characters at all, and that's the problem, I'd say.
Yeah, it just sucks that Mega Man's so slow, man. Like, I mean, like... I wish there was an option to, like... You know, like, there's these, like, fan games that do this thing called Burst Chaser, where, like, Mega Man increases... Where basically the walk speed of the character increases.
Yeah.
Like, how hard is that for them to put in Mega Man Maker, where Mega Man can actually move a lot faster, you get momentum when he jumps and stuff, and air slide? Like, why can't they put it in air sliding, man? You know what's funny? You know how funny a lot of these levels would be if they was actually put in air sliding?
Oh, I wish Roll could double jump or triple jump. Why don't you have a toggleable thing? Oh, she's not base. I don't know. Add it, man. Like, you don't...
Yeah.
I don't want to just stick to the same old conventions. It doesn't... I mean, I can use beat, I guess, because that's a little different, but I don't know. I honestly don't think Rush Coil is necessary anymore for Mega Man. I mean, I don't... Rush Jet, yeah, I can see that because you can fly, but I don't know. Give me a double jump so I can just get through the level a little more innately. Like, it's just too small of a difference. Base can double jump and Mega Man can't. That's. I mean, it's important, but it's like, does that really justify a character? Now, Roll being able to use a broom, that's justifiable. A broom's a totally different weapon than a gun. And a sword as Zero is different than a gun as, you know, Mega Man, but I don't think there's enough mobility differences between the characters, really.
Yeah, because as much as I hate X8 and as much as I can tolerate X7, the one thing I do think they get right, at least with the X innovation, is that Axel's more like the rapid fire. So like for players that prefer to like rapid fire their cannon and stuff, like Axel is not really like base. Like he's sort of just like more of like a rapid fire character. So he gets through the boss himself a lot more quicker and he's pretty powerful. And like I like the way how they sort of like they justify the weapons and stuff. So like that's the way how they should do base is base should be able to like like I want to say cheese through the boss's health, and Mega Man like should have been like more geared towards like players that like want to like just like keep it kind of simple and just be more powerful and whatnot.
The game's called Mega Man. I kind of want to be Mega Man. I don't want to have to play as another character just to overcompensate for some things that I think are outdated, you know? Well, I can shoot up his base. Like, you can only walk backwards in a level as Luigi because he's Luigi. Mario can't walk backwards in a level. Like, that's dumb, you know? Don't do that in love games. They didn't do that, thankfully, Nintendo, but I mean, that kind of stuff would be dumb. And Mega Man, I mean, yeah, Tails can fly, Knuckles can climb a wall. Okay, that's different enough, I guess. I don't find it that... I mean, yeah, no, it makes sense. You have 2 tails. Not being able to aim your gun up in the air just because you're not base, that's silly, man. Oh, another thing is base can't aim the spread drill upward. He can't aim weapons like spread drill and Tengu Blade. Like, why can't he aim his spread drill upward? But, you know, it's just kind of... I think Capcom made a mistake with that kind of logic. I think that's what hurt the games, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you could do that, you'd have a lot more to look at. If we can shoot rain flush upward and screen wipe horizontally, like, that gives the game a lot of, like, interesting things to look at and playability. I just don't get it.
Yeah. Because, like, just imagine, like, you're playing Mega Man X and, like, you're dashing, but you can also, like, shoot diagonally as you're dashing. It's like... That also will help, like, with some, like, the enemies that attack you, like, above and, like, you know, above and, like, below you and stuff like that. And, like, I like the way how Metroid sort of handles, like, the enemies in the games and stuff to kind of accommodate for the players that, like, aim their guns and stuff. So, like, that's the sort of approach I would take when sort of, like, design Mega Man that way or whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Make it have some purpose and like, functionality that's deeper than just, well, here's a guy, I'm just gonna jump up in the air and shoot him, and then, you know, then we're gonna like, you know, call it a day. I mean, jumping and shooting, yeah, it's not realistic. Soldiers don't jump in real life to shoot a gun. And this kind of stuff too, right here, like, this is an example of what you don't want to put in your level. What you see right here, how we put... Yeah, I can get through it, but why would you want to kill the pace of the level and put something stupid like this? See, I just rolled and died. The roll doesn't protect you from the spike if you have a guard. It doesn't matter. It's a bad idea. And I think Mega Man has failed in popularity, and everybody hates me for saying, or not everyone, but most people are all angry at me. The guys on Lunar Chris's stream and everybody else. I don't know, Mega Maker Discord. People think I'm a total asshole and an idiot and dumb because I'm voicing my opinions about that kind of stuff. I have to say it, man. I'm a lifelong fan of these games. I have to call out stuff I think is just genuinely bad. I think that something like this, it's a bad thing, and I'm not going to continue this level. I shouldn't have to find a way around something like that. That's just bad. That's like the barrel of doom in Sonic 3. You don't want to put that in your level. Don't put that in your level.
Yeah, man.
I'll give it one more go, and then that's it.
But yeah, that's one thing I like. Is like I like how you and Maelstrom really push for like innovation in like, a lot of your games. Like you guys do stuff that like fans don't dare to do and stuff. And that's one thing I took notes from Maelstrom is this dude like he pushed past the critics and stuff. He like literally does not care if people like criticize his work and whatnot.
I mean, this is a terribly annoying hazard right here. One, I can't even. I can barely slide through that. There's a platform there. Don't do this in your level. Like, it's just... And I don't understand why Mega Man fans are okay with it. I will never get that. I didn't really think about it when I was younger, but I don't get why they don't complain about... I mean, they've bitched about X6, but nobody complains about Mega Man 9 and 10. I don't hear anybody get mad about it there, and I am so puzzled by that. I don't understand. Why don't people get mad about that? Why is everyone so, like, okay with that kind of design? I don't get it.
I know, man. I mean, like, I don't really blame the fans, like, at least, like, as far as, like, the opinions and stuff like that, but, like, if they say, like, this is good Mega Man, I'm like, have you seen these other franchises that, like, does a lot more to Mega Man?
I mean, what would happen if... Or go ahead.
You go. No, you go.
What would happen if Mario put that in his level? Oh, good. We got some open area here. What if Mario put that? Nintendo would get a lot of shit and backlash for putting that in the level. But when Mega Man does it, nobody bats an eye. They just like, oh, it's okay. It's like, it's okay. You know, it's like Mario has these standards that must be met, but then they're like, oh, they're just different games. They're not the same thing. They're just different.
Actually, only the fans do that, Mob. But like the overall, like, but like, let's say someone like goes to like Mega Man, like new to Mega Man, and they see like for instance like Mega Man 9, Mega Man 10, right? People look at Mega Man 9, Mega Man 10, like it's like a turn off. At least like the average like new gamer or whatnot, they won't really get into it because like the bosses are the same. Like it's like you have to die to like get used to them. Like there's not really a whole lot of flexibility in like a lot of these games. And like if you look at Sonic and Mario, like I'm using them for example, but there's more flexibility. And that's one thing I'm really gonna push for in my fan game is flexibility with like first like boss choices and not relying too much on difficulty because like the issue is like let's say you're friends with someone who's a fan of Mega Man franchise of Mega Man and you're new to it. If you're losing, like they look at you like you're stupid or something like that. Or like heck, I was watching this girl stream Mega Man X2 and people were saying like obvious things like duh, like
it's not
you need this person's weakness.
It's not that the game's in 2D that I have a problem. People are like, oh, Mega Man never evolved to 3D. That's a problem. You know, he never came to 3D. That's why No, it's not that he didn't go to 3D. It's just they've made a lot of, like, design decisions that are not good. That are so outdated and archaic. You could still make a good 2D game. You could even put the game in 8-bit. Like, I don't even have a problem that Mega Man 9 is an 8-bit. I know, that sounds counterproductive. Obviously, you want better graphics. That's different. It's just that the innovation is so weak and outdated that I don't like the game. You know what I mean? There's so many better platformers out there, objectively, that I just... You're really just playing these games for tradition at that point, and nostalgia. You're not playing them because they're, like, really awesome. And it's like, well, Mop, why are you playing these games if you feel this way? Why don't you just shut up and play something else? I don't know. Hey, Maelstrom.
Hey, man. Hey, Maelstrom.
Hey, I don't think I've seen you on my channel yet, man. It's good. I'm glad you... Thanks for coming by. Just down to audience's desired flavor on the creator side of matter of trying to target your desired audience, niche or broad. Yeah, I don't know, man. Mega Man, it got a lot of niche fans, like a very heavy niche fan base that somehow got the pass on mechanics that... Oh, shit. Look at that. I got the life to appear with the... I lost the life because the guy put it right there. It's classic, buggy stuff to put in your game. Classic kind of You gotta think through all the possibilities that could happen, you know? Gotta think through the possibilities of mistakes where the player could accidentally do that. I always do that when I make levels. I think through every possible F-up that a player could do, and I act accordingly to it. And that's why I'm so proud of my levels. You know, it's very rare that I would make a mistake like that.
Yeah, man, like, honestly, like, that's one thing I feel like Capcom would really help Capcom out a lot, is, like, if they actually, like, really, like, push for more flexibility in their games and stuff. Like, I'm being, like, honest, like, they push more flexibility, I think that'll open the fan base up a little bit more, where you start getting, like, you know, new people from different franchises coming in, because, like, if you just, like, if you're making this game, like, dedicated towards one specific audience for, like, 10 plus games or so, your fan base is not really gonna get a whole lot bigger. Like, and I look at Sonic and Mega Man, I look at Sonic for those examples, because, like, I've been, like, a huge Sonic fan for, like, all my life, and, like, I've seen his days when, like, oh, I mean,
Lord. Dude, everybody hates me, like, when I mention this stuff to them. They all hate me, and they all, like, shit on me when I, like, try to tell them, like, why don't you do, even the devs, like, why don't, I don't know, people are so mad about it, like, it's like a taboo talk. We do not speak of it, Mop Brothers, why he doesn't do all these things. I don't know, I think maybe they're so scared to change it that they'll lose the little that they have left if they change it. You know what I mean? Even though it's like, they're clinging to their last bastion, and I'm trying to, like, do backflips to get over the limitations, and I just have trouble. I cannot turn off enemy respawning. Gonna be hard to make big levels, man. You know, you're gonna have to really work hard.
Yeah. Hey, Ma, I'm still gonna be here real quick. I need to go do something real quick. Hey, I'll be right back in a hot second.
Sure, man. Sure. Take your time. Hey, yeah, random guy. I'll play another one of your levels. Like chess 1,500 years ago, people still play. I used to play chess a lot. Yeah, I can. But you know, there's a very famous chess player named Bobby Fischer. And he said he hated chess, and he hated it. He used to love it, but he hated it because it's just the same memorization and the same kind of things. Like, it doesn't innovate, and it never moved itself forward. And I mean, yeah, I guess there's traditional things you can play, but I don't know, man. Mega Man's a franchise. I don't know. It's a cartoon character with colors and stuff and a story. Chess doesn't have a story behind it. It's not like one day the black pieces got angry with the white pieces and rebelled. You know, it's just there's no story with it, or there's no lack of story. Like, Mega Man doesn't have great stories, but I don't know, I just see this franchise could be so awesome. There's so many things you could do to move it forward that they're just basic little things, you know, they're not like complicated things, and you could do it, and you don't. Well, Mop, you make it if you want to. I mean, if you really want the purists to be at heart, you could always have a toggleable option where you just toggle on the new features. I keep playing Roll, guys. Like I said, I think she's cute, but I play her because she's a better character than Rock. Her movement is better, and she's just more fun to play. You can do a little more with her, and I want more. I guess Bass is cool too. I could play as him. I don't know, Maelstrom, I don't know, man. I mean, I just see a lot of what the fans themselves are doing, and I see things like I mean, he's a cool guy, MegaPhilX. I commend him for making games and stuff, but I do see, like, why hasn't he done a whole lot with it? Why is, when he makes his game, why is it still sticking to the old formula? Clearly, the fans just kind of want more of the same old thing. They're not interested in really seeing the franchise evolve. They don't care about it. They don't really want to see it evolve. I heard guys, what was that Clement J something or whatever, you guys know him, he used to do a lot of, like, Mega Man, Let's Plays, he did, like, Sonic, he's a big Sonic fan. That Clement guy, he goes, I remember him saying, you know, X7 really took a big risk by going 3D, and they shouldn't have gone 3D. It's like, when you play Mega Man, keep it 2D, keep it easy to understand, and that's how Mega Man should be in 2D. Even he was going on about how he liked it in 2D. Like, that tells me that the fans themselves don't want to see the franchise change. They don't want to see it change.
Yeah, well, I mean, the way I look at it is
Sorry,
like...
it is the truth. It is how I feel. It is what I've seen. And I put shit on Reddit, and everybody said the same thing. Good to have you backfire. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say all of them, but, like, maybe, like, some of them. But, like, I'll say some of the fans, like kind of since, like, Sonic, like, they're kind of scared to see something new. Like, I'm not gonna say they don't want to, but it's more like they're scared. But, like, but it's like, I'm trying to look at, like, Sequel Wars and, like, other fan games, for example, like,
Hey, Lunar Chris.
Oh, hey, Lunar Chris. I mean, I didn't see you
man.
there, buddy, but,
Glad to have you on the channel.
But yeah, like, I'm trying to, like, think here for a second, but, like, dude, my brain is not functioning right. But yeah, like, basically, I'm gonna try to, like, think from, like, a fan's, like, perspective. Well, I'm a fan, but I'm trying my best to think more about, like, me, like, years ago when I was seeing a lot of these Mega Man fan games that, like, sort of more traditional, but,
yeah.
if I were to take a wild guess, it's more so, like, yeah, just a new Mega Man game, pretty much. That's basically what like, most fans want, just, like, basically, something that's, like, a new Mega Man game.
Hey, Lunar, I'm gonna get to your... Well, I'm gonna get to... Lunar, I'll play your level, then I'll play the other guy's level. I mean, I already played one of his levels. I keep forgetting his name. I want to make sure I get one of every guy's level. Random guy, I'll play your level after Lunar Chris. Mega Man Frontier DX Rotkin Labs? Lunar Chris, man, good to have you on the channel. I like to see my old homeboys come by and play, you know? JBX is doing new things with the series. He's opened up with the X series. Strike is the main villain, not say. Yeah. I mean, I like seeing new Mega Man X games because we don't have many of them. And I know everyone's gonna hate me for saying this, and they're gonna really think I'm a total asshole, and I don't really like that the X series has separated itself from the classic series. I think that's another thing that... I'm gonna have to say this. I think it's hurt the franchise in a lot of ways. Everyone's gonna hate me for saying that, but I do think it has. The whole, like, now we're doing innovative things because we're an X game, and yeah, then it's the same thing. I don't know how to explain it, but it does bother me in some ways, you know?
I can see, man. I'm
trying to find a way to phrase that in a way that makes more sense. Yeah, I mean, Mega Man X Corrupted, it's a better game, it's gonna do more. Of course it's gonna do more. But it's only doing more because, it's a quote-unquote Mega Man X game, and X is its own thing. It's its own thing. And so we're gonna have these two franchises that are separate, and that all the good candy will be saved for the Mega Man X games. We're gonna save all the good candy and the classic games will just remain basic, but they're both equal, guys. They're both the same thing, and there's both a little bit for everybody. Like, Mario doesn't do that. I mean, he kind of did with the Mario, what was it, New Super Mario Brothers, where they kind of tried to go to 2D, and yeah, you can do that. I don't know, but at least he's still Mario. Like, it's not like Mario, he's his own thing. I don't think that's a good idea in a franchise. And everyone's gonna kill me for saying that phrase. So I'm not that stoked for Corrupted. As awesome as it looks really exciting compared to, like, the second Unlimited game. It's still just, we're still in that mentality of separating the two games from each other, the two series. And I don't know. And it's kind of 16. It's still that samey kind of thing, you know. It's always been Mega Man. He won't be able to probably aim his arm cannon upward. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can kind of get where I'm coming from on this whole thing. It's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man. Oh, what we were about to say?
Oh shit! I need the double jump. I wish Lunar Chris, you didn't give me the double jump. Now, guys, no way am I putting down Corrupted at all. I am totally for all these guys making games. I hope they do a good job and they love it. And yeah, I'll take a look. I'll play it. I just want to kind of give my thoughts on the whole thing. This is just my, my conjecture on things, what I think about the whole series in the fan base in general. That it's just, Okay, Fire, what did you want to say?
Yeah, that's one of the things, like, me, like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a, fan game of my X mod load pack, or my X load pack, but, basically, the way how I will do, at least for my fan game, is I will give X more like upgradable like parts and stuff. Like he has like he can upgrade his Buster, he can upgrade his like legs to get more mobility. And, like I'll try to make X more like a flexible character, and like I'll innovate role in a sense. And like I'll sort of like push for like a lot of innovation that some of these like some of these like ROM hacks or like things are doing, where like you got burst chaser, you got air slide, you got like double jump.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's one thing I do like about Secret Wars is like at least like how Secret Wars give you like double jump. You know, it gives you like dash. Well, not really dash, but it gives you like kind of like air sliding and stuff. And like you move faster.
Yeah.
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, I just really want to get this off my chest. What Balloon Clock says in the chat. He says, "So you prefer classic Mega Man X to be the same?" Yes, kind of. I do. What I want Capcom to do, and a lot of people have disagreed with me on this on my Discord, I want Capcom to drop the whole lore of the X games and all the story and all the old stuff and just make a brand new Mega Man game, and with like not worrying about story and backstory and Mega Man's not the same as X and they're different guys and he's more advanced. I want them to drop that shit and not worry about that kind of thing. I don't need the two series to have the lore. I think that's really a big thing that has held back the franchise. Because every time they make a classic game, it's going to have to be inferior to the X games, because that's how he's just supposed to be inferior, and we're going to let the premise sit as that. That's my problem. I guess if you want to continue the X games, okay, but I would not make that the main focus of the whole thing anymore. I would not make this divide between classic Mega Man and X a different... There is really very little difference with them. Very, very little. Zelda 2 is a different game than Zelda 1, but Mega Man X is not much different than classic Mega Man. You are still going through 2D linear levels, beating a boss, getting a weapon. You're doing virtually the same thing that you would... You don't need to have two separate series like that. It's just watering down the franchise in my eyes. Again, everyone's going to hate me for saying that, but it is. That's how I see it. I just wanted to get that off my chest because he asked that question. So, I just want to see him make a new Mega Man game that has nothing to do with... Doesn't have... You know, Mega Man's doing a whole bunch of new moves. He can triple jump, double jump, shoot upward, and do all these things, and they're not like, well, Mega Man X couldn't do that, and how does that make any sense? I want them to just do that, you know, start fresh with better gameplay. Okay, Fire, what were you saying?
Oh no, I'm just like working my Frostwoman stage, sort of like getting that so that we can play for our stream tonight.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody hates me for like wanting that to be different. I got so much hate on a Reddit post for that. Like people thought I was like gave me like 50 downvotes for saying that. Like, and I'm speaking because I want this series to survive. Like I care about, and I think I'm pretty certain that's the thing that has hurt the franchise a lot in my eyes. Looking back at everything, and the developers, I'm trying to see. You know, I was like, well, he's his own thing, Mega Man X. But he's not his own thing. But he's his own thing. Yeah, and not to mention the stories don't make a whole lot of sense anyway. So it's not like it would matter if it got nuked. You know, I mean, it's just they're ridiculous stories. Nobody cares about story in Mega Man anyway. It's the gameplay you play for. So yeah, I don't know, guys. What? Oh, go ahead.
You go. I was gonna say, like, one thing I'll learn from like a couple of fan game creators is it's always best to focus on gameplay first than story. Like, and like, I don't think I really ever heard like, I don't think I ever really like been in a situation where like or heard about some fans complain about the story and like something like the Mega Man games and stuff. Like, really, I don't really pay attention too much to the story anyways and like the Mega Man stuff. I just like play for the games.
Well, no, Balloon Boy.
They're
I mean,
cool, but it's not the. Oh, you go ahead.
I mean, yeah, everyone's free to believe what they want. I'm just giving my opinions on what I think. I'm looking at it from a business perspective and a development perspective and an evolution of, you know, and how things work in real life, realistically. If you can't evolve, you're gonna die out. If you keep doing the same kind of thing, it's just not a good thing to do. You guys can want what you want, and you can believe what you want, and I don't care if that's fine if you feel differently. You can believe whatever you want. I don't dislike you guys as people. You're my friend still. I have my own thoughts on the whole matter, and I feel like I should be like quiet and not say anything about it because I really think it's the problem. So I don't know. Enough. I don't getting really serious with it, but I'm telling you, man. After seeing the whole thing for so many years, you see things and you see things you didn't understand before.
Yeah, man. I'm still listening to you, man. I was like working my Frostwind stage.
Why are they hating me for that? Well, they hate me because I don't know. That's the thing I don't get. Why they don't? It's like they don't know anything else. They don't know anything, so they just do one thing, and it's like if you don't know. You know, back in the day, we had laws that were really terrible. Everybody thought the Earth was square and not round, and people just weren't enlightened. They didn't know anything. They were not enlightened. They didn't understand. You know, it was just how the way the church governed, the monarchy governed. People didn't know things back in the day. It was because it never got questioned, and they never understood it. That's where I'm kind of coming from on things. Change takes time. When Resident Evil 4 and 5 came out, people badmouthed the fuck out of them, if you remember. Like, there were so many fans angry and enraged about the whole thing with those games. They're not real Resident Evil games. They're not the real thing. They're not, you know, they're not Resident Evil, and it's just like a Call of Duty mocking thing. And then around Resident Evil 7 and later on, you know, they just kind of got used to them, and they just forgot about the fixed camera angles in the games. I lived it. I know. I remember people being enraged by it. And I think it's the same thing with Mega Man. They thought, the guys with the fixed camera angles, Capcom, bring back the fixed camera angles. Bring back the old stuff we know and love. Bring back all... And they didn't. And you know what would have happened if they had? The franchise would have died, guys. It would have been dead if they'd done that. Hey, Mike G, good to have you on the channel, man. Good to have you there. I'm still playing Lunar Chris's level. Shit, I forgot I was even playing this. I totally forgot, man. You got a long level, Lunar.
Wonder if Mega Man is in a position where it's more so people just like the character, but not really the games deep down.
Yeah, they don't... Yeah, they don't care. I mean, it's... They don't care anymore. Nobody complained about Mega Man X8, 9, 10, and 11 after X7. They're not interested in seeing it change, really. They just aren't.
Yeah. And it's sad too, man, because again, like I said, guys, Mega Man, like, is kind of like the Sonic of, like, the Capcom. Like, I know I bring up Sonic so much because I'm a huge Sonic fan, but, like, basically, like, I see a lot of potential in Mega Man. Like, to me, like, each time I look at Mega Man, I keep thinking about Sonic. I keep thinking about, man, like, this game could be just as fun as, like, a Sonic game. Like, Mega Man just such a way to do. It's like me, I feel like what really hurt the franchise was not really just people or whatnot, it was greed. It was Capcom just wanting to do the same thing over and over again. Like, because, like, if you look at Sonic, right? Sonic, they did push and change. Like, especially with the Sonic Adventure games. Like, Mob, you played the Sonic Adventure games, right? You played Sonic Adventure 2, but, like, I'm still not sure about Sonic Adventure 1. But, like, in Sonic Adventure, like...
Go ahead.
I wasn't even watching that level.
Lunar's like, yeah, some of my levels are long. Oh my god, yeah, I was huge.
But you guys, like, check me out here, right? Sonic Adventure, right? You got, like, six different playthroughs. Like, 6 different characters you can pick as, right? But each character changed up the gameplay completely. Like, you go from, like, playing, like, a Sonic type level in 3D, then you go to playing, like, a racing level, then you go to playing, like, a hunt and roll level, and then I forgot Amy's gameplay and Gamma's gameplay. But then you go to Sonic Adventure 2, and they extend that to where you basically have like 2 stories, but you get to play as like Sonic as a speed type, Tails is like sort of like the slower movement type, whatever. Then I mean, honestly, I feel like Sonic Adventure 2 was more a step down from Sonic Adventure 1 because like Sonic Adventure 1 should have been Sonic Adventure 2, at least, like, innovation-wise. But then you go to play Sonic Heroes, which is basically, like, you get to play as both Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all in the same level, but it each, like, changes the gameplay as you play them. And, like, y'all see me while I'm more streams like Sonic, but yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't get through Sonic Adventure 2. That last level was, I didn't know what to do. I kept dying and having to redo the whole thing. You know, I want to bring up another thing. Everybody likes to shit all over Mega Man X7 and say it's a bad game, and it's bad. I would never like defend Mega Man X7 as a game. However, I have more respect for Mega Man X7 than I do Mega Man X8. And more than 9, 10, and 11. I have more respect for Mega Man X7. And more than 5 and 6. You know? I have respect for the game because it tried to move the franchise forward and keep it alive. I think Capcom, the developers, had trouble with, I don't know the development, but Japanese people, I think they get really ashamed easily and they don't, you know what I mean? Like, their reputation's a little more serious in Japan, I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions and judgments, because that's not, I don't know, all culture and stuff, but they just kind of got really scared after X7 and tried to save face by making a lot of other 2D games, I think. That's my opinion of it, but I respect X7 that it went forward with things, you know what I mean? It was like, let's get it forward. And you know what they should have done going forward is just made more 3D games, went back to the drawing board and kept trying to do it, you know? Instead of just running back home and you know, putting on child clothes, and you know, they should have done, it would have been better for them to have gone for, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna see this is still my YouTube channel, but I actually played this Roblox game that was sort of like a 3D, like, there was this 3 Mega Man Roblox game, and it sort of went on a hiatus, but like it was really like a proof of concept where basically classic Mega Man can work in 3D. Like, literally, if you design the levels, like, in, like... Yeah. Let me see... Yep. Okay, yeah, it's still my channel. It's called Mega Man Fingers and Roblox. But, I'm gonna see you the link. I'm gonna see you the link, Mop, actually.
I like the colors, I like the colors of this level. Yeah, I'll look at it. Another thing about Mega Man that's really hurt it, Mega Man's core identity is challenge. Like, that being ultra hard. Like, insane, really high difficulty. That's the main gimmick of this game. It's the franchise's gimmick, but it's in 2D. You know what I mean? We're still in 2D, and it's trying to do that. Capcom, a smart thing to do would have been to have made a 3D game that's very short and basic, but in 3D, and that's really easy to play. That's what would have been better to do, I think. Instead of trying to get to this ultra hard 3D monster game. And then be like, you know, well, it's always been hardcore, so it must always be hardcore. I think that's another bad thing about the franchise.
Yeah,
it was great in the NES days, but it doesn't hold up, you know? It's something that, if you want to be mainstream, not a good strategy. Go ahead, Fire.
Yeah, man, cause like, if you check out my video, I'm not sure if you'll show on stream or not, but if you check it out, the one thing I love about this Mega Man fan game Roblox is called Blocks, man. And like, you actually get to explore the levels. Like, if you make Mega Man 3D, you get more room to explore. Like, there's this one like little like office level where like it's like you're at a factory, but they're like different parts. You can go into like the office. You got this like little like warehouse room and stuff, and like it's like a proof of concept that if Capcom actually really tried and really cared about Mega Man X7, they could have really made like stages like that, or really they should have did it with classic Mega Man. Like, they should have made a 3D classic Mega Man game, and it would have been amazing.
Yeah, they didn't care. I don't know what I think the Inti Creates guys don't like. Inti Creates doesn't like 3D games. I don't know. Or maybe it's a money thing. Money thing. You know, they like 2D kind of games. I looked at a lot of Inti Creates games, and it's like one boss in a room throwing out showers of fire and tons of. They like boss fights and stuff. They always did. You know, I've seen like Azure Gunvolt boss fights. They're all kind of the same thing. It's for those kind of people, not.
Yeah, that's what you mean, man. Cause like cause I was gonna say, man, like this game would pretty much be like the Sonic Extreme. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say Sonic Extreme, Sonic Extreme was a canceled 3D classic Sonic game that had like a lot of potential, and like I just like sort of like look at like if there was like a 3D classic Mega Man game, it would probably be like that, where like it's sort of like well, it won't be like Sonic Extreme, but you have a lot more areas to really explore. The levels will be open. Like, hey, this level that mop is at right now, right? You got these conveyors and stuff, but you get these other rooms you get to check out. You get to go on top of the ceiling. Like, it'll be these massive open levels that you get to explore in 3D and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, people like to blame Mega Man X7, or people like to say it's bad because the 3D element, Mega Man belongs in 2D, you know? Like I said, that Clement guy thought it was bad that they put the game in 3D, you know? Like, that kind of thing, when I hear that, that's what I think the problem is everybody thought it was 3D, and no, X7 was just designed badly because it wasn't finished. It wasn't that it was in 3D. It wasn't that the game was like in, you know, it wasn't that they were doing that. They didn't. It's hard to make a 3D game. You have to account for camera angle. You have to account for a lot of things. It's easy to go wrong with that. But it just takes time. You just go back to the drawing board. You don't say, I'm going to go back to 5th grade because I can't hack 7th grade in school. So we're going to keep doing 5th grade work, you know? Let's keep using typewriters because computers, we had a bug in Microsoft Office. I'm sticking with my typewriter, guys. No, you fix the Microsoft Word bug, and then you move on with your life. You don't go back to typewriters because the thing didn't work out.
And guys, and going back to that Mega Man thing I was talking about on Roblox, if I remember correctly, you can actually aim your buster. Like, you can actually point your buster based on the camera angle. You can actually, like, aim upwards and stuff like that. So, like, I'm probably sure to share the Discord link with you guys to show you guys the project, but, like, but yeah, man, like, if I get the skills, man, I might honestly make a 3D Mega Man game, because, like, there's a lot of potential you can do with it.
Wow, man.
Probably more Metro Prime-like, but, like, yeah, man, I would love to make a 3D Mega Man game.
Yeah. That'd be amazing, Fire, if you could do that.
Yeah, man. Let me share this Discord with you guys. This dude's on a hiatus because he's like on college, but this game is amazing.
I wish people would put health in the boss room. They never do that. I always do that in my rooms, but they don't ever put health. It's just a square room with like a guy without any health. I don't know. I really read an awesome article on Mega Man about a way a guy wrote, and he wrote like he wrote it so intelligently. He said the thing about the Mega Man franchise, a game can do one of 3 things: innovate and move on, you know, evolve, do what's good enough and coast on that, or die off completely and go on hiatus. And the thing about Mega Man is it does what's good enough and coasts on that. Like that's an excellent article. I like that one that I read.
Let me see if I can share this with you guys. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, I mean 3D is really expensive to make. It takes a lot of money to make. I mean, look at Mario 64 when that came out. That game cost almost 40 times more to make than Super Mario World. Mario 64, the one that was released in 1996, that game was mad expensive to make for Nintendo.
Dang.
Defend the honey, Frogmaster.
That sounds funny, man.
I know. Yeah. But Nintendo had to do it because there was competition in the industry, and if they didn't move to 3D, they would have gotten left behind. And they did it. You know, they knew they had to do it. They were forced to do it. No, I'm not gonna talk. I mean, like, I know it takes a long time probably to make a game. Who am I to say anything? But you know, if it's an easy change, man, I see no reason not to fix it. What would happen if you added all these things? Would everybody say it's a terrible game and I'm not interested in the franchise? It lost its luster when Mega Man could aim upward. It lost its luster. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Mega Man anymore, and it just sucks. Back in the good old days when Mega Man couldn't aim his gun up and the controls were great, man. God, those were the days. I miss the old days, man. Miss the days where people got burned at the stake and they ate gruel and they had tons of diseases and lice. If only I could go back to those days, man. They were so great. Man, I miss those days. Okay, I'm being histrionic, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I agree, Mel. Yep, I hate Nintendo for that. Nintendo was like, hey, got competition here? Okay, let's copyright this idea. Bam. No competition. Gosh, we love Nintendo, right?
Yeah, I'll admit that Nintendo has a stick up their butt, but the one thing I do see about Nintendo is that they probably do have to put a lot of work into their games to make them. I mean, they do. From what I've seen about Miyamoto, the dude's crazy, like, meticulous. Like, he will flip over a table if he doesn't have things correct, and he will... you know what I heard? I heard that Miyamoto scrapped 3 months of development because he didn't like the eyes on Princess Zelda's face in Breath of the Wild or something. Like 3 months of because he doesn't like the way the eyes look. He's that big of a perfectionist on the whole thing. I mean, these are like Nintendo people are so perfectionists on every little tiny detail. It's got to be perfect for them, and so they spend so much time and work on their games that they expect to be getting big bucks for it. And I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a choice. You chose to scrap development for 3 months because Zelda's eyes don't look exactly one way. I don't know.
Yeah, and plus the Japanese are really hard, really like hardcore like that. Like like you know, like that's 3 months of development. You gotta go back all through that again because of one mistake, man.
No, I'm not like dissing Japan or anything. I'm just saying they are extremely meticulous people. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them are.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I meant. That's a stereotype, and I don't want to stereotype. But does anybody else have a? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
There you go, ahead, man.
Does anybody have a level they want me to play? I'll just play random levels until somebody else has one.
I'm trying to find this like. Do you know how to invite people to like a server or something? Oh, okay, I see.
I have not seen Oscar around in a long time.
I know, right?
Fazbear Pizza Castle, did I already play that? Is he, like, gone, or did he just disappear? Last level he made was in June of... quite a long... well, not a long time ago, but... let's play one for Oscar. Maybe he'll come back if I play his levels. Maybe he got, like, a career, he got married and had kids, I don't know. I hope he's happy and he's doing well.
Yeah, man.
Maybe he's...
It's like life is just catching up with us, man. Like I really do enjoy really doing these streams on Fridays and stuff like that, man. It is like, man, as you get older, and like one thing I wish I had known as a kid is like I know like in school I had like, a whole bunch of insecurity problems and stuff, with, like people not really trying to talk to me and be having issues with girls and stuff like that. But like when you get older, it's like when you're an adult, like people just want to talk to you. Like I'd be trying to like have some time to like work on some like Mega Man Maker levels, and like I go to church. Well, I go to like this Bible study group, and my peers want me to go to church with them. And then like it's like I get like 5-hour downtime, and then when I go home, like my family wants to talk to me. It's like I get almost no breaks.
Yeah, man, it takes a long time to make Mega Man levels, and you get older and you just don't have time, and you start slowing down, and time goes on, you know, it's hard to kind of keep something up going for a while. I'm surprised I'm still playing this. I've gotten almost, 270 levels? That's a lot.
Yeah, man, you got like a lot, you got like almost like double the amount of levels I have. A lot of my levels are just 1.8 stuff.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man, like, how much Mega Maker evolved since it first launched into, like, 2017. Like, I'll never forget, like, I tried, like, guys, my very first level, back in 2017, I tried to make an open level, and, like, I got so frustrated that, like, I just, like, gave up, and I just, like, gave up for Mega Maker until I came back, like, in 2022.
I don't think I'm ever gonna, like, completely retire from it, but I'm not gonna be going hard like I used to.
Yeah. I mean, I still got like a backlog of levels to make, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I'm still am kind of frustrated that they didn't add like X4 and X5 music. Well, no, they should at least finish. They should at least have finished the X3 music before like going on the hiatus. At least update hiatus for a while, cause like eventually we get tired of hearing these songs, and then we get new songs, and then we get tired of hearing those songs. It's just like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead and add in all the X4, 5, and 6 music in.
It's a lovely editor. I mean, I can't love this editor at Mega Maker enough. You know, I just love playing it. Seeing it what other people want to design. I just wish they would take off enemy respawning and add a map. I don't get why they don't do that. Like, that's really holding the levels back.
Yeah, man. That, and just like more like slice of life or quality of life stuff, like burst chaser, like air slide, double jump, and all that stuff, man. Like, cause like Sequel Wars did that, and like in both, it's like some fans are doing that. I don't see why Mega Maker wouldn't do that. Like, I just don't get it, cause that stuff, like a lot, like if you look at Sequel Wars, a lot of people prefer to play the game with burst chaser and like all the improvements to Mega Man.
Yeah, it's all
Mega Man itself.
It's all tradition. It's all tradition at this point, Fire. It's all tradition. People aren't playing to do. They're just trying to make it as close to the original as possible. They're not. There's not much. I don't think the devs care that much about really moving the Mega Maker forward in anything like big too much. I mean, I don't want to diss. I'm not. That's not. I don't mean that as an insult. I'm just saying they don't. I think they just want to keep it kind of the same way, like the same kind of. They want it to feel like you could just turn on Mega Man 3 and play through the Mega Man, you know, a game like that, kind of, you know, not really like. They want to keep it like really pure, and you know, it's their wishes, it's their thing. I'm happy to have happy to have anything. So,
I mean, I think Mecha might like. I mean, I really do like Mecha, and I actually have a lot more faith in him than I do with Luigi.
Hey, Cola
and some of the other devs.
Good to have you in the channel.
Like, now I have respect for JDE, because I think JDE might be more like, yeah, JDE, Mega Marino, and I think Mecha. Like, I feel like they're more in line with what we're thinking here, Mom. I think they actually will improve the quality of life in Mega Maker, but some of the other devs and stuff, I feel like they want to keep it more traditional. Like the team, like I'm more scared of Team than I am of Mecha. Of Mecha and JDE.
I've never talked to any of them. Except for, I think I talked to JDE a little bit, but I've never talked to any of them. Never really reached out to them, and I don't know. I don't think people like me like that much. The devs, I don't think they really like. They don't. I think they know how I feel, but I don't think they would want to like talk about it much. You know. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I think JDE is pretty chill. Like he's pretty chill. I think he's more approachable. Mecha, like. I mean, I don't think I really see anything about JDE and say anything bad towards you, but Mecha, like. I think he's just like really busy, like, cause I know he's now sort of like he's now the main like dev of Mega Maker, so like I can imagine he must have like an insane workload or something like that. So like me, like I just hope that the team will like listen to our ideas, and like I just hope, like, I know Mecha's the main dev and everything, but like I just hope the team actually like listen to us and stuff, and not just like. Dude, and like, there's not really much new they can really add to Mop, like, really, if you think about it. Unless they go straight to add in X content and stuff like that, as far as, like, tile sets,
yeah,
like,
there's a lot of new. There's a lot of new stuff they could add. A ton of new. They could take off enemy respawning. They could add a level map feature. They could add 2-player mode. They could add co-op mode. If they, you know, they could make review little panel things. They could do a lot of improvements of the game. A ton of improvements. What most people are thinking was, when are they going to add more Mega Man Robot Masters? And they're thinking in terms of content. I'm thinking in terms of quality of life updates of like design features and stuff. You know, not like. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's my point, man. My point is that like there's not really much new for them to add besides that stuff. Like, because basically my point is there's not really much new content for them to add. Like, it makes sense. They basically cover everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they could put in more Robot Masters, but that's never gonna change much. I already got almost like half like the stuff that I want in Mega Maker. So like really,
yeah.
The only thing left for them to do is improve the quality of life.
Yeah, I don't care about adding. I don't know. whatever the hell his name, Tomahawk Man or Blizzard. I don't care about those guys getting added. You know, I don't care if Starman ever gets added. It's not an important thing to me. It's got plenty of bosses. What I care about is the small things like enemy respawning being taken off, level map feature being added, just better quality of life improvements that would make the game better. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't really care. And more robots, it's not really anything different. You're just gonna have another guy make a room where you just fight a Turbo Man in a small room, and that's it. And okay, I mean, there's other things they could do, but the core gameplay has not changed at all. Like any kind of, there's no way to make the levels. There's just a lot of heavy limitations on the whole engine.
Yeah, I have to say, man, like, I have to admit, 1.10 is probably I have to admit, man, like, 1.10 is probably the shortest, like, update span of Mega Man Maker. Because, like, I guess really 1.9, but 1.10 is the shortest. Like, it's like they only spent, like, 2 months of 1.10. They're like, okay, we're moving on to 1.11. Too bad we can't add in all the X3 music, X4 music and stuff like that. You guys have to wait a whole nother year to receive all that stuff. A whole nother year just to receive more content.
More music. Here's 5 more tracks. I don't know. I don't know what their thought process is with the music. I'm not sure why they don't want to like just put like 1,000 tracks in the game. I don't understand. I don't get it. You know?
Yeah, cause I mean, like, if we have to wait all the way till May, that's one thing. But we're talking, we may have to wait all the way till like September or October of next year. I'm like, come on, guys. Just to hear more music or get like a level map or quality of life stuff. I mean, like, yeah, Mega said we'll get more like. We'll get some stuff within like 6 months, some like small features and stuff, but still, I mean, like 6 months just to receive some quality of life stuff. We could just be in now, sort of deal.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I mean, that's one reason that's one reason I'm not really engaged a whole lot of Mega Man Maker. Like, I mean, I play your levels mod, I play RPO levels and stuff like that, but like, I don't really get super excited about Mega Man Maker because, like, I mean, the more I try to engage with it and realize that the wait like a whole another year just to receive the stuff we want, I'm like, I'm just gonna work on my game and just play the games that I actually enjoy playing.
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, music is like probably the easiest thing they could possibly add. I don't know why that would be so hard to add. I don't.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna stay in the Discord, but like you, Mob, I'm not really gonna engage a whole lot of Mega Man Maker. I mean, like, I'll still make levels and stuff, but I won't really be playing a whole lot of people's levels like that. Like, I'm mostly just going on Mega Man Maker just to, like, make my own levels and stuff, and, like, your levels and play other people's levels and stuff, but, like, it's not super engaging as I used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get a lot of views on my, like, channel and a lot of likes and subscribers, and I don't really get much anymore. Like, nobody really was really, like, watching all that much. It's not really that popular anymore like it used to be.
Yeah, and that's something that, I think that's something that Etherville can at least agree on, like, cause I mean, I do respect, like, I understand that, you know, updates can, like, I understand, like, life happens, like, sometimes updates may take longer than expected, like, release, but, like, I mean, just to, like, get, like, a level map feature and, like, all the other stuff, man, like, that's, like, man, like, it's the greed stuff that kills me, and, like, I'm cool with waiting a year, but to wait a year to get stuff that, like, will make the, like, game, like, 10 times better, all the greed, it just what turns me off.
Yeah, it's dumb. I don't know, to add a couple songs, you're gonna have to wait 2 years for that. It's... Fuck. I don't like this boss, whoever it is.
Yeah, I'll pick a different one. Yeah, that's it. That's all negative talk for me, guys. Like, I still enjoy playing you guys' levels and stuff like that. And like me, like you guys still got, you guys will still see a lot more content from me, like content from me in like Mega Man Maker in the future. So I still have a whole bunch of levels to make and stuff. It is that like I'm just gonna be playing a lot of games in the meantime as I wait for this next update, but yeah, I'm not really gonna get super excited for it.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything I have. I don't want to sound really negative either. I think it's great they've added. We have what we have. It's just yeah, I feel like it's a lot of easier stuff you could add. But I'm grateful to have everything, so I don't want to be. I'm not gonna be like. I'm not gonna ever. You know, really bash the creators. I'm just saying it's. I'm grateful to have all the stuff. Excellent fan game. So yeah.
Yeah, man. But I'm just like glad other fan games like I like the way how they improve the quality of life. Again, Secret Wars. As much as we critique the level design in Secret Wars, that's the only thing I really do like. Is I like the way how they do like increase the quality of life for the characters. They give Mega Man more they give Mega Man more mobility and stuff like that and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. If I was a betting man, I would say that I don't think Mega Man is gonna come back and be big ever again. I could be wrong on that. Again, I don't want to. Or if he is, it's probably not going to be for a very, very long time for him to come back. Oh, wow, this looks cool.
Yeah, actually...
To mainstream gaming, that is. I mean mainstream, you know, not like indie stuff, but...
I mean, I know Mega Man's not dead, because OS Capcom with me doing the Star Wars Legacy Collection and stuff like that, so I know Mega Man would definitely make a comeback. I just really hope that Capcom takes notes from, like, Mario and, like, I guess Sonic to an extent, where, like, basically, like, when they do a comeback, they make a real comeback. And they actually do something new for a change. Like, they like, okay, we already did enough Mega Man 10s,
I mean, what...
Mega Man 11s, and stuff like that. Let's try to do something new. I'm tired of all this, like, traditional stuff.
I mean, what do you think the best Mega Man game ever made is? Like, the most impressive game they've ever made?
That's a hard one, man.
Yeah,
that's a really hard one, man.
Because they all feel the same. There's nothing that's like... There's no Mario 64 or Resident Evil 4. They're all kind of the same thing. You can't really name a favorite when they all follow the same pattern. Like, if they all feel... You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go ahead... I mean, this is a crazy thing to say, but I'm gonna say Mega Man 2 is still the most impressive game they've ever made. I know.
I got you, man. I mean, I can say for Mario would be Super Mario Galaxy. For, like, Sonic Heroes. I'm trying to think of other games I played. Metal Gear would probably be Metal Gear Phantom. And... yeah, man, like...
I mean, I guess maybe...
Mega Man, like you said, man, it's almost just the same, man.
Mega Man X4 is okay. I'm not gonna call that the best Mega Man game they've ever made. It's on the PlayStation and it's 2D. It's a 2D PS1 game. Zero is really awesome, but like it's a good game. But is it like the great? You know what I mean? It's just like okay. Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo. That's a contender, I guess you could say.
For me, I'm pivoting between X6 and X7. At least in my opinion.
You think X6 is the greatest? You think X6 is the greatest Mega Man game that's ever been made?
Yeah, it just fell short. It just fell short, like in development. Like I know, like it's like objectively, like it is like the way how it came out. Like it is a bad game, but if you look for what the devs were trying to do. And like the stuff they're trying to do for X and Zero, they actually did put in actual work and stuff. Like yeah, it would have been like a really solid game and stuff. Like I honestly believe they would have they probably would have gave Mega Man X a better arm cannon where you can actually aim in different directions and stuff. Cause like, I feel like X6 they were going to push more innovation and like. Cause like compared to like the X5, like the X6 dev, they were legit trying. They just like were rushed and stuff like that. So, cause I can tell they were really pushing for innovation. X7, I'm like,
how are they pushing for? How are they pushing for innovation in X6 Fire?
I mean,
give me some examples.
They were trying to examples. Let's see here. I gotta really think, cause I know they did, but I gotta really think. Let's see here. I mean, I like how they gave X the Z Saber. Oh my god.
And what else was innovative about that?
Let's see what else. I like how they did No, I think that was in X5, the part system. The see here. I mean, the Nightmare system, even though that was more of a call with the X1. I mean, I like Gate being a new villain. I like that until they dropped the ball and put Sigma in there because of Capcom.
So a new villain, a slight new villain, and a Z-Saber is a lot of innovation. You think?
No, it's not. It's not a lot, but I feel like if they had kept going, they would put more innovation in there. Like X6, like I feel like they would have put more innovation. Like I bet you, like if I was to make a fan of an X6, I would have like literally like done a lot more X to make it a lot more better to play as, and like X being able to do you know how if you get the right parts as X, you can actually do that upward forward dash, move faster. You can I dare say
you could say that with every game, guys. If they had more time, they would have been better. If they had, the fact of the matter is, they didn't have more time and they made what they made. I don't agree with that sentiment, but you're free to believe what you want. I mean, you could say that with Mega Man 3. If they had more time, Mega Man 3 would have been a masterpiece. So it therefore is a no, I don't buy that. Mega Man X6. Mega Man X6, 5, 6 added nothing really interesting at all. A saber and dude, I'm not hitting on you on that all for this, but here's my strong feelings. There's nothing new about X5 and X6. Barely anything new. They are copy and paste jobs of X4. Copy and paste of X4. Worse than X4. Yeah. The cutscenes were gone. That's yeah. But I was saying, I don't want to sound like a bully, but I'm saying that Mega Man...
Oh, you're good, man.
Mega Man 2, in my opinion, is the most innovative Capcom really got to. I mean, X... No, I'm gonna say Mega Man 2 is more innovative than Mega Man X.
I got you, man. Well, what I'm saying, Mop, is as it is, yes, I agree with you, as it is. And, even, if they put more time in it, yeah. But, I feel like if they maximize the innovation, so think about it, Mop, if, from a game dev perspective, right? If you're someone who has a lot of passion for Mega Man, and you really want to push the franchise forward, I feel like the devs in X6, they really wanted to push the franchise forward, but, I feel like Capcom was mostly to blame for the stuff we got in X6. They would have did more. They would have did more to improve X, to innovate X. If they actually put in more to effort.
Actually, I take back what I just said about 2. I mean, either Mega Man 2 or Mega Man Legends is the most innovative game they've ever made.
Okay, yeah.
Legends is fair game in that if you're gonna lump that in the series, because Legends is in 3D, never been done before. That game, or they didn't have that gameplay style. Yeah, so either Legends or Mega Man 2 is the most groundbreaking thing they've ever done. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
a game made.
I agree.
What?
No, you go. I was just gonna say I agree with Melstar and Seraph. Because as a Sonic fan, I look at Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 06, smaller deadlines. Oh god, I see my fair share of bad Sonic games because of that.
Yeah. Mega Man 2 and Mega Man Legends are their biggest games they've ever made.
Yep.
I think so, at least. I mean, I'm gonna go out and say that on a limb.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. I mean, and honestly, if we're talking about innovation,
Battle Network?
I look at Battle Network, the 2D Battle Network game. I really like the way how they handled that, even though it was a bad game though, I'm not sure if you ever played the spin-off of the Battle Network series and for the 2D platform mod, but that game,
I mean,
I see what they were going for, but the devs went all wrong with the difficulty.
I read that
all wrong with the pacing.
I read that Mega Man 2 is the highest-selling Mega Man game ever sold. It's close between 11 now. Some sources say 11 has outsold 2, and some has said 2 is outsourced 11. I don't know, 2 or 11. One of them has sold more. But if you think, let's assume it's Mega Man 2. Isn't that bonkers that Mega Man 2 is the highest-selling Mega Man game of all time? The second game is the highest game, and it never got topped since. That's nuts, man. That's nuts.
Yep.
Like, that these other games never topped the second game on the NES. You know?
Yeah, man. I mean...
I guess Mario 1 got a lot of sales, too, but... You know, you look at big franchises like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7 is... Maybe it still is? I don't know, like, one of the highest-selling games. Like, Final Fantasy 7, not Final Fantasy, like, 2 or 3, but 7, you know, a later game. I don't think any franchise has ever done... that's, like, been around this long, has had a game that's the highest-selling from such an old age like that.
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy. They made 1988, a game in 1988 is still regarded as the highest-made game when you have a million games that came out. That is crazy in my eyes, that a franchise lasted that long with the highest game at the second game.
Man, I know, that's crazy, man. And I agree with Mel here, you know, like, everything's staged to succeed, man. Man. Crazy that it even topped over Mega Man 11.
I'm gonna play another level and give a last call. I'm getting kind of tired here. List your levels, guys, if you want them played.
Yeah, I wish I had another one for you, man.
Ah, that's fine. It's cool. You know, I mean, I was gonna say here. Yeah, I mean, this is the last level I'm gonna play tonight, and then I'm gonna go to bed, or we can talk after this. But yeah, if you guys have levels though, list them in the chat.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you enjoyed my Demolition Man. Like, it's definitely gonna come along. It's definitely gonna come a long way. See, like, I'm probably gonna finish I'm probably gonna finish it more quick than other stages. It is that the issue I have though is like there's like 6 stages before Demolition Man. So like, I got 6 stages to finish before I can even release that Mega Man Maker, or just only release it for you to play or whatnot.
Yeah, man, totally. Like I said, I don't do reviews of your guys' levels because I don't like reviewing my friends' levels. That's not, I don't feel like that's fair, you know? I know you guys make great levels, and I don't want to, like, do reviews of them. That's not, like, I'm not going to publicly do that. It's for guys I don't know that, like, I haven't been able to talk to give more, like, feedback. Test the Toadette girl, like, her levels are really excellent, and, I'm just, like, you know, I can give reviews on that so people can see them, but if I, like, you know, played a lot of them, I don't think I'd do that as much.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, let me see that I'm gonna send you a video of what that Demolition Man stage was inspired by.
Yeah. Really. Can I fall down here? No, I can't. I wonder how long it took this guy to make this level right here. One tile set, same background. Bottomless pits everywhere. This is like the easiest kind of level you can make right here. Like, there's nothing hard about it at all. God, I love being able to judge levels. I like being able to be like this. You know, I like being able to, like, give my thoughts and, like, tell people what I think about. I can do that. I can do it, Fire. I can do it. And I'm like, I can be an asshole, or I don't want to be an asshole, I guess, but I can, like, state my opinion bluntly and not feel bad about it. Okay, I'll stop being a hard ass, but... Man. Fire, are you still there?
Yep, I'll like text on in Discord real quick. I'm here though.
Dude, I would love to see you review my stuff, but you don't want... You want me to give you a score, Bloom Boy? Like, publicly? Like, with a scorecard with, like, roll, jumping up and down, or sign, or... I don't know.
Man. And also, guys, another development tip I sort of learned is, like... what's the word for it? It's okay to, like, recycle, like, some level design parts of, like, some of your levels, as long as you change it up. But don't do it for, like, the entire part of your level. So it's okay to, like, let's say you do, like, a Snake Man stage, and then, like, you pull, like a section from, like, Shadow Man stage, and, like, change it up a bit. Like, that's fine as long as it sort of, like, blends in well with your level and stuff. Like, don't be afraid to sort of recycle some level design parts. Just don't make it more overabundant, or else it'll become more apparent that you're lazy.
It's the nostalgia that makes these levels get likes. heavy nostalgia to say that you can do a lot with nostalgia. You can milk nostalgia dry for 20 years if you know how to milk it dry for 20 years, you know?
Yeah, that's one reason I keep going to play X5, X4, and X6. It's for nostalgia, or even like the X series games. It's pure nostalgia.
Nostalgia's a powerful drug, man. It's the strongest drug that can make you a millionaire, and it could also sink you if you don't know how to use it. And Mega Man knows how to use nostalgia to keep itself alive. Some people that don't rely on nostalgia have to like sweat bullets all over, but if you can just rely on nostalgia, you can cut your work down by like 95% by just relying on nostalgia the whole way. He's always been that way. He's always been that way, guys. That's how he's supposed to be. Oh, I love it, man. Back in the, you can get so much money and do no work for what you do for that. I mean, you can just make ridiculous amounts of money from it.
Don't break the rule of 3.
Yeah, don't give it... Well, no, I would never review a level like this. This is not worthy of any even review. This kind of level, if I did review it, it'd probably get a 2 out of 10, or a 1 out of 10, maybe. Well, no, 2, you can play the level. But I'm not gonna do that. Nobody wants to watch a level like this. This is pretty bad, you know? Yeah, it's bad. It's a bad level. I mean, not only does it suck that I'm dying, but it's boring and there's nothing interesting. You have one background being used, one tile set being used, Snake Man's theme. Like, oh, but it's supposed to be that way, Mop. It's not what it isn't, it's what it is. You know, it's just a different level, Mop. Just different. I'm just different. I'm not retarded. I'm just special.
This is poorly designed.
Yeah, not only is it boring, but it's poorly designed too. Like, so you have no innovation, but you also suck at you're trying to make Snake Man remakes, a boring. Okay, at least make it a good boring remake than a shitty one.
Yeah,
I mean, really, if you're gonna
get something like your... No, you go ahead, man.
You're gonna fuck up an old level, at least make it good. You know, make it really, really good. That's why X6 is a really bad game, is that not only did they recycle old stuff, but they couldn't even make a good 2D game. Like, you know what I mean? X4, well, it's 2D, but it's an awesome 2D game on the PlayStation 1. Best 2D game I'm gonna play, or, you know, amazing. X6, I'm gonna make a 2D game, but I'm gonna make it worse than the old 2D games. Yeah, it's got good soundtrack, a good music, X6, but it's in 2D still, and it's okay.
Yeah, man.
I like it because it's so insane, or people are like, oh, I just like the game because it's so insane and it's so crazy, and haha, I've made an identity out of making a ridiculously brutal game. I'm gonna put spikes everywhere and spend no time on... Sorry, it's true, dude. It's the truth. It is the truth, though. I'm telling you, it's so true.
Yeah, man. After this stream up, I guess I'll show you that Mega Man thing I was like talking about, that 3D one. I'll show it to you after you finish streaming today.
I remember my brothers yelled at me for playing. Well, they weren't nice to me, but they yelled at me for playing. I'm like, you know, guys, why don't you like Mega Man? It's so fun. Look at it. I mean, and they're just like, beep. No, they said, Mop, I don't wanna watch this, Mop. It's boring. It's the same game over and over. Like, please don't put. I mean, they were mad at me because they thought that it was so like it's the same game, and I'm just like, guys, it's fun. No, Mop, it's the same game. No, it's the same game, Mop. I don't want to watch it. Like, that's what they said to me. It's just that's so boring. But it's just this. Like, why, guys?
No, man, it's so sad, man. I actually have fun playing through Armored Core, and like a lot of these like PlayStation titles, man. Like, Mega Man went to the PlayStation. Look at all the PlayStation games. Mega Man stayed mostly the same with the PlayStation.
And they said to me, you know, Mop, at least put on Mega Man X. Like, I'll watch that. That's a little more exciting than this, but I don't want to watch this. Like, they thought Mega Man X was better. Like, they would want to watch that. But even then, they're just like, yeah, it's still kind of the same. Like, they were a little more tolerant of Mega Man X. But I'm like, oh, at least that's a little bit more interesting than this.
You know, the one thing I would say, if they do make a Mega Man movie, like, I want them to focus on the X and the classic Mega Man series. Like, really, the X series will be like an amazing movie. Like, that would capture a lot of Western audience and stuff.
They threw the controller at me when I told them that too. They got really mad and yelled at me really hard, like, for playing this game. Like, they were like, you know, I mean, they weren't like violent or anything, but they're just like, I don't want to. I'm not gonna sit with you, dude. I'm gonna go do other things. Like, you're boring the hell out of me, and like, just like, I don't want to talk about Mega Man anymore. Like, I mean, I'm just telling you how outside gamers, like a lot of people feel about seeing this stuff, and you guys don't mind it, of course, because you know it, but other people, a lot of them look at it that way, and like, they're not going to tolerate this kind of thing like we tolerate it, and even I'm not really tolerating it that much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
They are in the minority? Not really. They play a lot of games. Well, my oldest brother doesn't play that many, but they're not in the minority. They actually are doing pretty well in life.
But yeah, guys. I mean, like, if you don't believe Mob, man, like, there are some like people that first start playing Mega Man, even Mega Man X2. Like, there was a girl that was playing Mega X2. She was having a really hard time, and like, she still managed to beat the game. But like, I mean, she enjoyed it to an extent. But like, but if you look at the chat was always trying to give her answers. It's like, if you look at, like, when I first started playing Mega Man 6, I struggled. Like, there was not a whole lot of flexibility, and like, I mean, like, and that's really what kind of hurts your franchise too. Like, it's like the answers are so, like, fans paint the answers so obvious. Like, your struggling is pretty obvious. Like, why don't you use the weapons and stuff like that? But lack of flexibility is sort of what turns people off from the franchise and stuff. Like, you look at other games, it's more flexibility. But I digress. I talked enough about that topic. But,
Alright, this is the last level we're gonna play. Random Guy, Spike Man. Make this worth it, Random Guy. Let's see something good.
yeah, man, I got like a lot of Mega Man games to stream though. I still got to play more X Dive, which I gotta be a little more careful about, cause like, man, now that I'm a teacher, I gotta be careful.
That's fun. It was weird listening to people back in the day. I had a friend who said the same thing to me about Mega Man. I don't want to watch you play Mega Man, Mop. I don't want to watch that. Let's play Resident Evil 5. I want to watch that way more. Turn it off, Mop. Turn it off. I don't want to watch it anymore. Like, they would yell at me like about it. It's so boring. I don't want to see this. I'm like, guys, come on.
And
anyway. Did you ever get into Resident Evil, Fire?
I haven't really, like, it wouldn't be fair for me. It wouldn't be fair if I said I did, because I never really tried it. So like, that's more so I'm trying to get into Resident Evil, rather than like me am I am or not. That's probably my best answer there. I'll probably stream it someday though.
I kind of lost.
PSP, right?
Yeah, I used to play a lot. Well, it's on. There's a lot of Resident Evil games. They were on the PlayStation. They were on the GameCube, the Sega Saturn, the Dreamcast, the PlayStation 2, 3. They've been on like all the PlayStation consoles. You know, it's a survival horror game or a scary game where you shoot zombies and dead guys and got like biological outbreaks and stuff. No, they didn't hate Mega Man, dude. They just, like, I played Mega Man 2 and 3, and then I played some X, and I just didn't want to play anymore, is what they would tell me. I had its time, and it was fun back then. I just don't see any reason. They said I don't like, beyond Mega Man 2 and 3, I don't really want to play the games anymore. They don't interest me. They're just the same thing. I had fun with Mega Man 2 and 3. That's what they said. 2 and 3 were great games, but I just don't want to play them anymore, they said.
Hey, at least I like Mega Man 3.
Yeah,
you like Mega Man 3? You're my friend.
I said, yeah. When I was 8 years old, I loved playing Mega Man when I was 8 years old, and then I just moved on to other things that were more interesting. You know,
that's kind of sad, man. Too, if you think about it.
It's true, though. I mean, in some ways, you gotta look at it from them. Most people don't want to do this kind of simple routine that we're doing, and I'm okay with it. A lot of us are okay with it, but a lot of people would not have the patience to do this stuff. So they're like, I don't hate Mega Man, I just I don't want to play the games after 2 and 3, they're boring. I think he played Mega Man X, and then they played Mega Man X once, and maybe they beat it, and they just didn't care after that. Oh, okay, what else is new? So, what else is new? So, yeah.
Man.
What was I saying, though?
I forgot.
Oh, Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil, I kind of dropped out of it after, like, the PS3. I didn't really get in. I mean, I played Resident Evil 7 and some of some of like 8s, and I just kind of got tired of the whole thing. The characters kind of kept going. Leon and Chris Redfield. You had these guys that they're kind of there for a long time. People like Resident Evil because the characters are really like memorable and iconic. You know, that's the thing. If you get a really good character, you're set for like life. You know, when the characters are really good. Like Resident Evil has very Capcom went out guns blazing with the first Resident Evil in 1996. It was really dark. Nobody had really made dark games like Resident Evil back then. No, I mean there was like Doom and stuff, but blood and zombies were not common back then, and they really, really got the world. They were there at the right place at the right time, you know, and that's why they did really well. Yeah, if you have good characters that are like exciting, you know, you're gonna do well. If you have characters that nobody really like aren't that exciting, like Gundam Wing, for instance, like, you know, Gundam Wing, guys. I don't really care about Gundam Wing because I thought the characters were always boring, and if the characters are boring, why are you gonna like the franchise? But with things like Resident Evil, you know, where the characters are really interesting, you're gonna like. I mean, the franchise is fun to follow, so Capcom did an amazing job with the character development, and I think that's why the Resident Evil games are really popular, and they've evolved too. So anyway,
Yeah, man. I agree with you, Mel. I agree with you, man. It's crazy, man. It's probably just because of the gameplay. That's probably why. Or people, well, really Call of Duty because like people like to just like play 2-player, like sport. Yeah, people like to play like multiplayer. Go to like a friend's house and play a quick game of Call of Duty, and bam. Like Mop said, man, if they make Mega Man multiplayer, that'll change like a lot of things. Alright, peace out, guys.
all right, guys.